Let us want to let 1 hour show quick. I got things to do. Places to go, people to go and meet. What's up? So this afternoon we are getting report from Filet Scam, aka Avatar. I'm so sorry, Uncle. So here's the thing. So the report just reached my desk that Phyllis is owing a young lady by the name of Musa Dolo. That Dolo Nina Matingo ni Dolo. And that's why we have an emergency show. Because I don't need to pay the girl money. So I can get paid too. That's 2 ways 3 years. Who want to hear? Who want to get because yes, I owe you. If I go to the office basket, I'm not playing today Friday. And you have for no cool afternoon cool night. And all your left free entertainment. Let's go to the office basket. Yeah. Like you need. A man upon Nine. Let's go to the office basket today Friday. And you saw I call the show all on it. It's not was it now. I'm getting paid. I call the show off. I can't get be sweet. I'll call it off. And myself will start having show on this time. We all get into the having show now. I do my show. I have my show. They will see how we do the blue up here. Today Friday, I need 10 persons to go to the cash app. $10, $20, $5, $100, $1,000, $500, $75 will do. I can't to cash it out for free. I can do hustle. That hustle Friday. Let's go to the cash app and do the honorable thing. So where is what her name living? Where's Lazo living? Where do Lazo Toro live? Lazo Toro, I'm hearing owing. She's owing Avatar her money and she have not paid. Avatar owe the girl. Avatar asked the girl to please help her pay her rent and the girl did. After she did, Avatar refused to pay the $500. I mean, you guys are big Jew. How can you owing people $500 to pay rent? What kind of thing is this? Jody can pay the rent again, Phyllis? Jody can pay you rent? Then you just throw the whole not pay away, man. So that thing can just be annoying. How can you live with a man that can't help you pay rent? What kind of nonsense is that? Come on now. What kind of man is Jody? Jody. What kind of man is Jody? He can't pay rent. My people, you please come and tell me why Jody will not pay Phyllis rent. And Phyllis will go and borrow her friend $500 and can't pay until the team reach the internet. And they continue to use, I'm not going to escape it. My mom will be inside Woto. Lazo Dolo said, I repeat, Phyllis owe her and Phyllis have not paid for paying her, for compensating for her rent. She came in to help Phyllis with $500 for her rent. After she did, Phyllis did not pay her back up till now. I don't know how long it has been. I'm trying to reach Shide or her name because the news came to me from a different source. I cannot call the source name, but the news reached my desk this afternoon while I was here getting ready. the news reached my desk, I decided to create, to come on to do an emergency show. So Phileas can pay the care of money. This kind of news is very, very disturbing. This kind of news is disturbing. Make you ask for yeah. You can take care of your pussy here. If I will take care of my church, is there coming. That's my error. Yeah, it look natural there. I love it so. I got it in the blonde. I got it in the blonde. Somebody say I should wear it in the blonde too. I do have it in the blonde. The next time I do my hair, the whole winter I just won't be wearing curly hair. That's all. So, yeah, I got it in the blonde. I do. Trust me, we'll fix it. So, Phileas, please do the honorable thing. Please pay your friend her money you borrowed. It's disturbing. Good afternoon, Merlin. Good afternoon, sweetheart. I saw your offering. Thank you so much. It's people like you that make me to come on the show. It is because of people like you I come on Facebook. If it left for some people, I would not come on Facebook. I would not. Because all they want to, oh my God, you yell the news, then they can't sit down. I can't talk for them. I can't entertain them. While they getting the paycheck, they are here doing free work. They are here doing free work for their asses. And that bullshit, I'm working the money. This money, I'm in my blackie moon. This from mobile. She can't answer calls. Where's Kuma? Yeah, Kuma. Of course, I know what shoot me now, man. We've been dressing for you were born. You think if the quarter will not find it, I'm going to take it? That you can't dress me, man. I know what shoot me now. Trust me. I know what time it is now. I'm a Maria again now. We are big Jew. But up on a big Jew, we don't carry a mattress on our back. We will not borrow money for our friends. I'd rather beg than to borrow. I'd rather beg than to borrow. I don't want to borrow nobody money. I want to beg. If I use my time to come on Facebook, that time should be used appropriately. What that bitch eh? What that bitch eh? Somebody just knows what a stupid thing, Jenna. And I ignore it. Please support the show. So creditors, big Jew. This is a little credit I have. Almost how many dollars in your account for stealing money? 419. For Phileas to be begging for $500? It tells us that you are irresponsible, Phileas. I don't know why you still got your legs open. Oh, I think you deleted or comment. If I find that comment, I'm blacking your ass. Okuma don't answer. I don't know why she's not answering though. She's doing business. Why she would not answer? 50K. You sweet candy. Better go to the cash app. And now you look at entertain you for free. Talking not free. Talking is a full-time job. Just so you know. I was here this afternoon, paying attention to my different things, making my different calls, paying my bills, and somebody called me to tell me that Phileas owe a girl called Lasso Dolo $500. I did not beg for the attention. It's my job to report stories. When stories come to my office, I will report it. If it may you vest, go by yourself. Minnesota get 10,000 legs. Who gave a fuck? Who reporting story and child reporting story? Any platform can hear any platform on Facebook? You're a son of my dog. Come, the person that wrote that bullshit, come on. I know you deleted your comment. Because if I catch that comment, You ask Corey for here. You can't stay me. But the mini account on Facebook, you're running there. The person will get a story. Why did you go to the page? I know they call Lazo. Doro, I don't even know that girl. I don't even know why I'm answering you. I'm gonna answer you to educate your dumb asses, your illiterate bitches. You're just scam. You're pleading, lender ever say. You can stay our country. Where MSNBC reporting a story. CNN reporting the same story. Fast News reporting the same story. Happy Minnesota. So it mean that Fast News story CNN story? Your dirty ass. Bring your mastic arm here. Let me spray also for 2 hours. Body splash. You know, breathe. You always want people to get on a character. Good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon. So these are the things I've been saying, and then they don't like me. They plot to kill me. They plot to strangle me. They call the SWAT team on me. They call the FBI on me. They call the US military on me. For these same reasons. Young girl. I thought you're a young girl. Supposed to hold things together. I thought it was the young girl that's supposed to get it together. I know say young girl, say passing by your borrowing money. And if it is, yes, it's disturbing part. Why would you want to keep a boyfriend that can take care of you? Why would a big Jew like you want to keep a boyfriend that cannot take care of your financial needs? I found that disturbing this morning, to say the least. At this junction in your life, I think you should close your legs until the right man comes. Because if they agree, Jody told me, Jody himself told me one Saturday morning, he's dating you. So how can you be dating Jody and crediting money to pay your rent, or you credited the money before you met Jody? You credited the money before you met Jody? What's going on here? Did you credit the money before you met Judy or after? Because if you're with Judy and you ask you don't care for money, your friend you don't care for money, so like a picture last so like you don't care. Then what's the essence of keeping a boyfriend? You Kwasi, you Barbara, you better go to the cash app this afternoon and not playing Jagaja for Jagaye. We're not playing Lulu yet. Something is wrong with it. These same bitches were calling me beggar. She can beg. You ever saw somebody come to Facebook and tell you, say, oh, they? You rather get free thing. You rather beg. Then for people to be beating drop behind you. Sasabakude. Pay my money, oh, pay my money. I thought Phyllis was selling African clothes. I thought she was doing something to earn extra money. And I just, there was somebody writing in the comment section. The most disturbing part is when you owe somebody and you get paid right away, what do? You call the person behind the scene. Say, sweetheart, at this junction, financially, I cannot meet your demand. I know I owe you. I wrong you. But for the text message with you and the young lady, they can say you're not picking up your calls. Why will you owe somebody and not picking up your calls, sweetheart? I myself find that disturbing. And that's why she brought you to the internet, which of course seems embarrassing. Bringing this kind of subject to the internet is embarrassing for a big Jew like you. So we should try to define big Jew. What is big Jew in your dictionary? 30-inch waist? 10 inches largest? 3D eyebrows? What do you guys call P2? BBL? Plastic bare breast? You can tell me what they call P2. How can P2 get afford rent? How can you be a P2 and you cannot afford your rent? I told you last night, you men are passing around here, they get money. That in a people, minister can pay you get rent. In America, the men want you to pay the rent. So if I were young, I would just close my leg. I would just close my legs. Especially for your single girls who already had children out of wedlock and still waiting for Mr. Right. If you meet a young man and you start talking and you ask him to please do your hair or please do your nails, he will not take you seriously. Because those are not priorities. If you meet a man and you ask him to please pay your rent, please help me pay the full bill, you don't call me auto lecture, it makes sense. Big Jew is someone that is hard working and can afford to take care of themselves. That's the actual meaning of a big Jew, Nush. You Nush, you better go to the cash app. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm saying you better define words. Words were meant to be defined. But at the same token, I'm not going to sit in on this throne to entertain your ass for free. There's no free entertainment in this world today. Entertainment is expensive. Entertainment is a full-time job. You tuning, you from life to life. Let's go to the cash app. And now you do free show today Friday. The next 20 minutes I'm checking the cash app. If nothing there, home. I'll chill. I mean, this nonsense got to stop. This is nonsense. If you ask me this afternoon, see, I just bought the lemon drop drink. It is really okay. Please send the cash app. Let me go buy one too. Please send the cash app. Let me go buy my pound of lemon drop for Sam's Club. I can't. Lemon drop is B2 drink now. Why you be behind the jobless men? The broke men? Why Judy will carry you? Judy already paying child support to Whitney. Before they take all the child support money, how much leave them, my sister? Close you lay. Fucking up and force. You can imagine, it don't even really snow in Texas, like Minnesota. Thank you, Perlin. Suppose you are living in Minnesota, and then you will change me every day. Right now, when outside Jay not to start the car, it's snowing. Jay yesterday was cold as fuck. Right now, it's snowing. That means some of you cannot live in a snow state. You will finish all the nubbed. It means that a lot of you young girls, you cannot live in Minnesota. Minnesota is not for women who clitoris who have sex addiction. When you drink one glass of lemon drop, you won't fuck. They cannot make it my state. Minnesota is very, very tempting for sex addicts. You will finish all the married men and the single men. By the time you know it, there's no more men left that you are not going through. And yes, the embarrassing part, when you go to function, when you go to a wedding, your best friend getting married, you're going to go now. And you can't borrow all the men sitting down on one table. So that all your customers, they can be on one table. If I don't men, you be on table. Kwasi, I say you might not laugh. Today's your blackie day. The time you'll be laughing, the time you'll be blacking you. Go to that cash, I don't give free into team here. You always here. You are small. You trust free more. The cash are battling. No boys don't sit down. No men. All take a picture to the bar area. Or they lay on the bar. When you come inside, it says, damn. But man, our customer chair raffle. Who that? Man, I shut around. Damn it. Oh, you eat it too? Oh man, long time, man. You almost say calling me say I can just touch it, Tina. Yeah, man. They get like fucking penny. You can't even sell it for how, man. I know because they take our clitoris. They can't give fuck. Damn it. They go pussy like a goose. Huh? Oh, thought me like you alone. I thought me alone no. Her pussy ain't a goose. The men Casse! I don't care how much outfit she, how much Fashion Nova outfit you wear, you just look cheap. You just look like 2 for 5 lapa. That was that. To your you're looking fine. Mose, please give me 1 glass of mackerel here. Oh, okay. She can't be free mackerel like you. But now she finished drinking carry on again. Sex addiction. Borrow. That addiction. It means that you are living above your income. See this? Come here. Bring that Avatar face here. You know that Avatar. Ain't there the movies Avatar? I knew you. You Kwasi. And are you the one in the car with a BEF? And are you are in the car with a BEF? Son of my God. You dare set up, bitch. You almost sell it. Because if I black you there afternoon, I'm not gonna black you anytime soon. You get cash app, you get Zelle. The cash app is 76233362197. It's the same as a Zelle. Carmen Pinky, Harris, Carmen Pinky. Nobody safe here. That one broke. Fira, Berlin. Don't tell me about last year cash app. I don't want to hear anything about the thing that happened last year. Crow Williams, today Friday, Joyce Freeman, Rich to August. What kind of name is that? Vera Kabe, Flobo. Let's go to the cash app. If I go to that cash app and check, it is not going the way it's supposed to. I end the whole goddamn show. Don't know I can't see what tolerate for nonsense. If you don't have cash app, you get Zelle. There is something called Zelle. As for the international viewers, I don't waste my breath. Yes, you get Zelle. As for the international viewers, I don't take time anymore, yo. Because those bitches are cheap. For the rest of their life, they will ride a train. Those international viewers, for the rest of their life, they will run behind trains. God damn it, but they know every goddamn gossip. Good afternoon, Uncle Pete. They know everything about American gossip. Berlin, when last you sent your offering? I gotta pay the food, or I gotta pay the bill. I gotta pay the car insurance. So that money, I just pay the car note. You already making me first. I gotta pay the lead bill. Huh? Thank you, baby. My daughter just went to the cell. If you don't have cell, you can cash app. I'm not going to call names here because how you call it? The monetary spirit. The spirit of monetary. They're listening to my sponsor's name. The monetary spirits. Witchcraft. Salaman Ghost. Porno star. They be listening to who's sending me money. See how your total love is talking about because ICE is stopping naturalization. Naturalization. We're criminal record for entering the US. What? ICE block your account. You better send it to reopen. Cynthia Ajay. Cynthia Ajay. The shortest girl I've ever known. You better go to that cash app. You think nurses will be watching my show for free? Your whole nurse. Do you know how much you make in a day? Tomorrow I'm going to pay for the driver, Sandra. Okay, thank you, Crow. You crew woman. Because they can't be capping your Nina. Oh, I need Crow. Nobody will carry your impasse to beg you for money. Your loyalty belongs to this great church. This noble church. Nonsense. Monetary spirit. Mami water spirit. Opo Joe spirit. Mattress carrier spirit. Now it's borrow. I'm putting your Nita. Let's go. You are nice. The CNN here. There's a small children. They are CNS. They still pay offering. They are PCAs. Home FAs. Yeah? Call nice. You want to be at work with your earpiece in your ear listening to the Sharon show and passing medication. Salama God. We're not taking no for an answer this morning. Joyce Freeman. I'm in my feelings. Joyce Freeman. To the honorable, you can't read any nonsense in my post to spoil my customer name mind against me. I will do something to you. You can't discourage my customers. Salama God. Don't just sit and watch the show. Joyce Freeman. You better make your way to the offering basket. If you tell people I love Canada, if you tell people I love Canada, you tell people I love, you tell people I love, you tell people I love Canada. And if I get 10 people to say 50-50, we'll get somewhere. Could I tell you, sweetheart? Don't tell me what you did last year. Last year, been gone. Farewell to last year. Don't tell me I pay offering when? Last year. Kwasi! And now you don't want to sit on the counter of drinking, eat it? You tell people I love it. You tell people I love You better say my offering, and I take you no for an answer. If I go check that offering basket, and things not multiply and adding, things will go brutal. Go brutal and what up? You know me, my money be there. Yeah, so la. So they say total love is in Monrovia. And total love for Tipotep. Why can total love be Tipotep? It don't make no sense. I want to be she and total love come out. The reason why I'm not interested in this subject. Thank you, sweet. I will not call you. Thank you. The monetary spirit here. See how total love is stuck in Liberia. ICE looking for her. Hey, la man. The reason why I don't want to be stuck with total love story, I want to be she. I don't have no proof. Unless you guys can prove it that she's wanted by ICE. Yeah. If you say Michi Bay, I say yes. Why? Michi Bay is not a citizen. Michi Bay is on green card. They eat it. Now, people on criminal record that are on green card, they need to be very careful. Number one, if your green card expiring before Donald Trump, while Donald Trump is still seated as president, it's not a good news for you. Because immigration looking for the list. That's why I will keep reminding you. If you come to this great country, Australia, Great Britain, I love the word Great Britain. If you live in Sydney, I love the word Sydney. If you live in Belgium, wherever you are this afternoon, under the sound of a mighty voice, be very careful. She was self-deported because she's on probation for her crime. Because Toto lockdown still on Liberia. But I can't prove it. Now, where is Michi Bay? Where is Michi? Electric Finger? Donkey Face? Hopo Joe Bay? Can somebody please tell me Michi Bay current location and her status as far as immigration is concerned? Toto Love is wanted for criminal record. ICE is revoking citizenship. Yeah. For people with criminal record. Where is Running Man? That criminal. Where is Running Man? As for Idiot and Siwa Passy and Ryan, contributing, but Idiot too were asked to leave the country according to reliable sources. Idiot were asked to depart. She's on TikTok talking nonsense. Sierra Trump announced that he revoked citizenship of people who defraud the system. Come on now. Yeah. And you know what Trump do that for? Because of the Somalians. A lot of Somalians are citizens. But they fraud the federal government during the COVID-19 relief funds, PPE loan. So if you are sitting in this great country on the sound of my voice, and you get no criminal record as of today's date, since you keep the America, you better avoid criminal record. On a serious note, on this emergency platform. See how Michi is on TikTok talking. Is everybody business? Oh, for true? But Michi not a friend of who? Make you ask for you. You see that me were on green card and I get criminal record. Didn't I call eyes on me? You be like, can you ask for yeah? You think this time I get Sipote again? Sipote left my bathroom a long time. Sipote left my kitchen. Look at them God. Anybody with criminal record citizenship will be revoked. Yes, see, I want the Somalians. The Somalians brought all of this. That woman that did it wrong. Make you ask for yeah. He is scared because of the midterm coming up, but he lied. Who that? Who? Where is Running Man? That son of my God. You come to this great country. Instead of you're putting yourself together, party and right. You nanny. You say you are accident, but you stay here. You nanny what? Bobby, Booby. Good afternoon, Abe. Who will draw attention? Who will draw the attention? And you be passing around calling swatting on me? And you be passing around calling SWAT on me? You think I get pity for any one of your dog asses? You'll be calling my rental office? Number two. You'll be calling my rental office? Calling CPS on me? Who will show wickedness in this time? Oh, you tell ICE, I need to be hired. If I won't call it ICE. I need to be hired. Hello? I need to start working for ICE. Oh no, come on. And your asses, you say you're wicked. You are hanging a potato leaf. You are hanging. You can prove it. You can prove shit. I'm on legal citizen. Then I want to say all the crap people back. Will say all the kill the man people back. Your dirty ass. Of course, my fucking age. Take your ass off for here. Take your pussy for here right now. I just black it. Damn dog. I'm getting my lemon trap tonight. Don't worry. Let me finish the emergency show. This is an emergency show. It was brought to my attention this afternoon that Phyllis is in the habit of crediting and not paying. That big two they call Phyllis. She said she big two. When you see on ledge, then when you cross 2 sticks, Phyllis is in the habit of crediting. I want 2 of you working for X. My record is clean like baby butt. You get to shit. What do you into? I'm a fucking content creator. You're not my one. Hey, you're always looking for notice. Ah, you can't pay nothing yet. Food station, I can't get it for you. If you are buying food sale with the food station, shipping it to my address, it makes sense. Go sit down. Sign up bonus for Ice Agent is 50,000. Talking. I need that money now. Let me help my later. Baby, can you do I thank you, my daughter. Me all get to see legs. I want Phyllis get on green cow. I mean, what's the decision? You better try, Mama. You say you're not well, but you still on Facebook watching me. That mean one well. When I get money, I can't be well. When I don't have money, I don't get sick. I'm addicted. I'm a spoiled brat. I get no finger. I get no clitoris. My nunu get not bad. Eh? The problem is, Uma keep running her damn off. She keeps talking shit. Trump is not happy with the way things are going in Minnesota. A lot of Somalians open group homes. Eh? Take care. Full chef. Nobody there. And the bank collecting federal money while we paying taxes. Come on now. See around the shit talker. Go to the cash app. Let them. Today I'm blocking you. Let me go check that cash app. Come on. Last night I did the show off. That the same thing you did last night and things didn't go well. We are raising at least $500 this morning. So now we'll raise another 500. I'm not going to be late on myself to suit your poverty lifestyle. I'm not. One person visited the cash app, and that's a no. You, Mimi Barry, it been 2 Fridays since you visited. Today is Friday. Mimi Bendu Barry. Let's go to the cash app. Don't tell me you paid money the last time. The money you paid the last time is finished now. That new bill on now. Pay them. You need to visit the cash app. I'm not going to take no for an answer. Can we hear Phyllis story, please? Your dirty ass. You pay me to hear Phyllis story? When you visited the cash app, it was not you. I'm about to block your ass. It was not you that visited. One person visited. The person money I saw just now. One person visited the Zelle. The person money is there. Nobody's stupid yet. I didn't give my school fees. My parents didn't waste their resources on me to go to Cali school. To get into team broke bitches for free. That bitch ass bullshit is not going to work on the TGIF Friday. No, don't do that. Don't say that. Don't mention Gucci yet. Don't do that. Don't put Georgia on your team. I beg you. You get your own 2 apple. Georgia not watching for you. You might Georgia better sleeping now because the time in Central Asia is real for the time here. Please do not put Georgia on your team. I beg you. Don't put Georgia and Gucci in situations they can't handle. I beg you. Don't you no borrow. They won't be there. They won't be there, Phyllis. Phyllis passing a riot borrowing money and fucking Judy. Judy that made to fuck again, my people. Total Love always at Calabash looking for me. Well, I don't know if that pussy just said now. And let me tell you about what going on in Liberia and America. If you left this country to go to Liberia, they got correspondence in Liberia. They even gotta pay for news about you. They should be wicked. They even got to beg. Fuma. They even got to pay for news about you. They see which crowd they for America. They will call the people they like and tell you your whole history. They will print your criminal record and they will make it easy on the internet. The person don't even have to have your number. They send your full Facebook name. They trap it in the DM. They may finish with you. They may will check you on Krelos. So what are that bro? That miracle. No man won't criminal record woman. When you save my money, just now, all right, when I insult you, sorry. When did you send for my money? If you save for my money, then you send me money, so nothing wrong with it. At least you will not ask me for money. When? Ufuma? Fofofo? Pio Pio? Pio Pio? Check your cash app. She's probably downstairs. You come in like it. Let's go to the cash app. Maggie Benson, let's go to the cash app. Yeah, man, I see real coming. Talking not free. Oh, you say want to the phone on Monday? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's better than nothing. You know what I say give me your paycheck. Today, Friday, it's January. Everybody get bills to pay. It's undeniable. I can't tell you say give me your paycheck. I can't. Even that $25, that $20, that $10, that $5, that $1, you can watch me the whole week. I know woman will come out today. Some of y'all have pity right now. You're asking your friend, you think she will come out today? Or what do you encourage people to come out? What if when you encourage me to come back? I don't care what you're watching for. You can watch from Common Back Road. You can watch on Oro. I don't care what you're watching from. Do I care? What does that have to do with my pocketbook? What does that have to do with my pocketbook? I'm calling for Jamaica Road. I'm watching you for Zimbabwe. I'm watching you for Caravan Junction. Lord told me because my pussy here, man. You Kwasi. You are looking for my attention, you get it? You Kwasi. What your friend? What I get? What Aja? I know that other weak painting Aja not give me money. I know that other even I told you like I live here. I can't wait for wait next week. Even if that $20 pay something you me. Even if that $20 you been watching me all week and I'm waiting for next week I'm about to block you again. And you know me? I'm collecting money to pay the fucking bills. Don't ask stupid question here. And for my time, the time I take it to entertain you, I won't collect money for your question answer. Madam, Sanama Sua. You can't be lawyer here. So what's going on with Total Love? This news is disturbing. And you check it on that Michi reported Total Love. Oh. You check it out. 10 chances to 1 that Michi Bay now report Total Love. Michi Bay is dangerous. Hey! And I say 2 and 1 now on good term. Allah? You know, when you live in Lapira Rosary, you don't send me money. I don't take money from people in Lapira. Why do? You ask me for the person, say with number. You bless one of my spiritual family in Liberia. Yeah? Her Excellency. Michi Bay. That bitch is a witch. You might because Michi Bay a Greek guy hold up. Hanging on piece of thread. And you are citizen. You're not going to attach yourself to Michi. Michi will be laughing with you. Michi murdering you. And before I forget, if you are citizen, that don't trust you must carry your ID with you. If you are citizen, you get your blue book. That don't trust you must carry a picture in your phone, proof of citizenship. Me and that about. This is a very rough time. Citizen or not citizen. The Somalian people now open the floodgate. The The Somalians, they don't want cow in the bullshit. Open the daycare, open the group home, open the food chef. Nobody there. They pay using federal government money, wasting tax dollars, taxpayers' money. Oh, for you to live in Liberia? Okay. That is Somalians. And you know, it was not Donald Trump. People working for Donald Trump started auditing them. They were audited. Not Liberia, where you steal common resources, you steal common money. Yeah, total loss of sanity to the I say I won't talk too much in this. Don't mind you country people, man. Total loss is a citizen. It's true. That's why I say I don't want to believe what I'm hearing. But it's alleged that Total Love is on probation. And because of her criminal record, she might be stripped of her citizenship. It's alleged. Don't blame the Somali. It's your racist person, okay? Also, my business now, yeah. And they be stealing common money. They be stealing tax dollars. Well, you know how much nurses pay every year for own taxes? You know how much dollars, how much taxes these nurses can pay at the end of the year? For somebody to just collect all the money? Yeah, maybe you can be an evangelist in this great church, but you still got to pay your offering. Thank you. Total loss of citizenship is on probation. Yes. Certain crimes you do, they can revoke your citizenship. It shall be permanent. It shall be permanent. For the laws of all. It shall be permanent. It shall be. It shall be permanent. It shall be permanent. What the Lord has done for me. It shall be permanent. Let the church say amen. Good afternoon, TGIF. To this noble church. When you come to this great country, you got to be very careful. You got to be very careful. There's shoplifting thing here. Small steal in the background. Going to the store. You see Kenny Bear, you steal it. You see Mega Bear, you steal it. All of things they're piling up on your record. For every arrest, it's on your records. It's on your record. You need to be careful. Stealing is unacceptable in America. Fighting people on the street. Domestic violence is no. It's unacceptable. So when you think you're homogeneous now, yeah, I see you anywhere with beer. Hey, here today. They work here 2 more years to rule America. They particularly now put a lot of people in harm's way. This time you traveling, say don't announce it. Don't announce your travel. Don't tell nobody I'm traveling. They will wait for you to the airport. They will call ICE to detain you on purpose. They jealousy. They hate. We are in a time. Thank you. I saw your offering a lot this anno. Where people are dangerous to each other. Suppose you because your husband living a soft life. Suppose you mad because you and your family, you're happy. You ain't get nothing, but you're happy. The smallest secret you told them nothing in it now. They can't call eyes on you for it. Me and Rocky Jack Tomati. I'm able to hide or fly. I let to sue people to court. When you sue people to court, it costs time. You can repay. Let's start the bullshit. Your kind of country, you're 14. They 40 became a trend. You're 40 all on the street, tearing people clothes. You thought it was funny. No, it's not. You can take the laws into your hands. Your friend can't face when they talk shit about you. If you want to talk, give the story to a blogger. The blogger will talk it for you. Give the story to a talk show host. You're here today. They say the people bound, they want for us to be deported. But if all of us can, who will send your money? They'll buy you what the story said. You're jealous of us for nothing. We stop you for coming to America. The road open. The airport there for everybody. Plane or fly. You can leave on that before you go to Canada. Straight a red fly will bring you straight to New York. That red fly will bring you from New York. From Ghana. Straight to America. So what I'm hearing about Phyllis. Before I bring James on. If that news is true, you got to stop this. It's boring. When you borrow for somebody, you get paid as stealing. Can we call it as it is? When you borrow somebody money, you get paid. It means you stole from the person. You are young girl. You can be sleeping with Judy. And Judy can pay for her debt for you. Then you just need to lock that whole pussy and throw it away. You need to put a big lock on that little girl and throw it in the trash. If your little girl is not doing well for you, you need to throw the whole shit away in the dumpster. Come in, my correspondent. Let's go to the first cash out back on the damn life. The jealousy already ridiculous. The people already can play jealousy each other for nothing. No reason jealousy. Good afternoon, James. So what's the report on what's going on in Monrovia? What that sex abuse scandal?
Yes, but just before we go to the sex abuse scandal, I love, your initial comment when it comes to, ongoing issues here, immigration-wise in the U.S. You are right. And if you were never careful or very being smart and being prayerful, this should be the time. And, avoiding the drama, avoiding issues, avoiding noise. Just anything for that matter that may slam you into issues. You don't want to go there with anyone. And yeah, so that's how it is. And we really not, somebody will say, oh, my man, this only thing we're talking about Minneapolis. No, I beg you, not only Minneapolis, it's across the U.S. for that matter. Be very careful, be very smart. Wherever you're going, try to have some identification, with you that you can be able to show. And if you are asked to present any document for that matter, be civil, be decorous, be polite, in speaking to especially law enforcement officers who will want to see, whatever they may be asking for. So yes, talking about the issue back home, the rape, the sodomy, it also, it's so troubling, and Shada, to begin to see, people, who really supposed to be doing well and better, and finding themselves into issues of rape and sodomy. It's just troubling. It's just, I don't know. Imagine, and somebody talking about, going, to a boy. No, you don't want to do that, man. Yeah, yeah. With all the ladies around the place, man, and you want to have, 14 or 15-year-old boy. I don't know what will be your own reason or the purpose for that. I don't know. It's just hard to understand. Yeah, it's just hard to figure out that, a man, when and did this. The case of, Peter Bonjala from the NSA. There are glaring indications and that he may somehow be implicated, with, with information landing in the hand of the police, you know. So when you hear about some of the things, you just sit for a long time and you start thinking. You say, where are we heading? Where are we heading? I don't know. So if you never listened before as a Liberian and you're residing yet in the US, you better listen. You better be quiet. You better be cool. And you know exactly what you're supposed to do. I gave you an experience of a friend of mine. And, he went to Liberia, coming back, and I don't know whether he has still entered. I don't know. Yeah, he lives in Kentucky, and I don't know whether he has entered. And I wouldn't want to come to, name calling, no. But it was really difficult. He had some problem with, where he was brought to this country by a lady, and so many things happening along the way. Plenty of things happening along the way. So going Liberia, coming back now, and not easy. Yeah, try calling the phone, and he's also not in Liberia. Yeah, he's not in Liberia, but he's still not here since yesterday. So I want to hope that things will go well with him so that he can be able to enter. And if you were ever thinking about doing something bad to somebody, yeah, if you were ever thinking, maybe that somebody bring you here, and and things not going well, look, my brother or my sister, try to look for a way to fix it. Yeah, try to look for a way to fix it. And now the time for you, a Nigerian guy, my Nigerian friend called me. He said, Jesus, I said, yeah. He said, I'm also listening to a particular interview on how to call it, on Spoon, that has to do with Cecilia Cohn. He said, Jesus, I said, yeah. He said, this lady was able to sit down to explain this thing on social media. He said, yeah. He said, now I'm taking my own time listening to the entire video because it's on YouTube. I said, he said, my man. He said, my brother, I don't know. Sometimes what can climb into people's head? You just get up and you just spill certain things out. Sometimes what you will see will not only be on you. You're not going to be disturbing yourself. Sometimes you disturb an entire country. You damage your own self for that matter. You put yourself into harm's way. You don't allow people to just use you for political reasons. Don't go there. Amen. Look, whenever you want to do something, always sit back, relax. When I do this or when I say this, what are the repercussions? What will be the effect of me doing this or saying this particular thing? Sometimes I don't know whether people can really, cogitate, ruminate real well about issues before letting them out. Sit down, think a little bit. Ask yourself some intriguing questions. Ask yourself some hard questions. Try to find answers to them. Don't let somebody drag you to their own politics. Don't let somebody pull you into things. Because in most instances, you rather not, you can damage an entire family. You can damage an entire country, an entire generation. Yes, suspicion can be hanging. The cloud of suspicion can be hanging. Now, you give people what to do. You see? You give people what to do. So I don't know how it is right now as we speak, wherever you are, and as a Liberian, be civil, be obedient, be respectful, be kind, show some love. I mean, I watched a video about a Liberian girl that, almost everybody getting at. But that lady was able to say that thing. And I understand she's trying to take the video down. And, but look, my brother, my sister, once the thing hits the blue app, you attempting to take it down. I beg you, yeah. You can't make it. It gone. Even if it stay there for 4 or 5 seconds, it gone. People get it. You can won't come back to make corrections. What corrections you coming to make? Let's be careful, man. Yes. And they give our brother or whoever or sister or whoever it is who have joined us, yeah, to talk to us. Hello and welcome.
Yes, hi. How are you? How are you, Ciara? How are you, brother?
Yeah,
So
how are you? Go. Yeah.
yeah,
Tell me your name and where are you joining us from?
my name is right there, Belshida Benson, and I'm joining you from Washington D.C.
Okay. Uh,
So you see,
my screen is, yeah, go ahead.
sometimes when you work with undocumented immigrants, sometimes when you step on their toe, there are certain things they don't really come out to say because they know they themselves will be in trouble. You know that one there? So
Yeah.
that Cecilia, I don't know what's her name, thing, she
Boom.
did it out of hate. And I just want to analyze this. She did, I'm a Virgo, naturally we analyze, then, looking at everything to, So she
Mhm.
I'm the, it seems like she did it out of hate because she ran
Anger.
for
Yeah.
position in Nima. The people did not select the people did not select her. So maybe out of hate, not only towards the speaker, Kun, but out of hate towards Liberians, especially Nibadians, who did not put her there as a speaker, you know that, or as a representative. I think she was running as a representative. So she calculated her actions. She knew that this man was going to come out to say the truth because the man knew that she is an American retired Navy or Marine, um, soldier or personnel. So she's a veteran. So the man knows that she knows that when she hit that man button, she calculated everything. The man will come out to say the truth just to put her into trouble. And that's exactly what happened. So it's exactly what she wanted. Not only to put that man at risk, but to put other people in Liberia at risk, because this could be one of the contributing factors
Yeah.
leading to not allowing people to come here as immigrants. It may be other factors like fraud and what have you. Sometimes
Yeah.
people are married, they want benefit, they
The
will go
public
there to
charge.
claim
Yeah. Yeah.
themselves as single. So many times people will tell me when I was like CNA, oh, don't put the husband in there, we'll just go there as single. I say, you know what? We the crew people, we are trouble people, but we are afraid of trouble. You know that whenever we can think ahead and we try to prevent trouble. I said, no, if they were.
And look, I mean, look, they want just hit the internet. It says, and I just detained a man who is applying for his green card. He and his wife have been living together for some time, and she, he's Jonathan Blanco. I mean, from where? From Mexico. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, yes, you see. So a lot of time when I was way down the line with income, people would say, don't put the husband in, or they would deny her. Sometimes I'll say, no, I will have to. Sometimes they would deny, sometimes they would approve. You have to be truthful when they give it to you. That's if they don't give it to you, you work hard. Because your status is not, you can't go claim yourself as single and you are married. Temporary. People just look at things for today, but you have to calculate tomorrow what may be the consequences. You know that one?
Yeah.
So there are so many things. Yeah. And sometimes we mind the Americans. This is their country. They were born here. The civil rights, something, it says that the only black people that have right to be in this country are people who who are descendants of the slaves.
Yeah, the
And,
descendant of,
and
yeah,
people who
descendant
are
of free
born
slave. Yeah.
here, birthright. But we who came here and they gave us citizenship, they can remove it at any time. If they left with their house, if they want to remove it, they can remove it. That's their law. So you have to be careful. You can't just say you are not born here. There are certain things you can stand, but there are certain things you chill out on it. You know that? And when you're doing something, don't do it just for today. Look at
No.
tomorrow. I can remember when my daughter was like we wanted like child care and whatsoever. I was like having my full-time CNA and having PRN, and my husband was going to Walmart. So what I did, I left the PRN and I reduced my full-time hours. My husband reduced his hours. That's how we're able. But people were telling me, say, go alone as a single. I said, no, I can't do that. I am not able. I will be afraid. And we were approved because at that time our incomes were to zero level. We were like low income. You know that one? So we didn't like, I didn't go and lie. Then furthermore, my daughter entered like preschool. The Black American, she said, okay, you are married, but you don't have to put that married. I said, no, I'm married. Because when you marry these people, you get into trouble. And when you get into trouble, they're not going nowhere. They will go to jail. So I know, I said, I'm married. Then she said, okay, it's cool, but anyway, you married and thing, but we don't need your husband pay stuff. We only need your own pay stuff. They were doing it in the school for aftercare. You know that? Okay, so there's no problem. So she did it, but I put on my application, married. She only requested for my own income because they used to do it at the school for aftercare. So you just have to be truthful. If they want to approve you, if they feel sorry for you, that's it. If they don't want to approve you, that's it. But you can't go and be, in the long run, these things might have what? Consequences, that one there. So all of these things come into play and what have you. And sometimes we have to be mindful. I work in a healthcare setting. There are some people who you see not working, and there are some people you see working. There are some people they are not even on benefit, but there are some people on Social Security benefit due to health issues or due to mental disability. So people who are going through dialysis, it's a form called 2728. They can go take that form to the Social Security and say, because of my dialysis, I'm not able to work. And they can give them SSDI, Social Security Disability Income.
Okay.
So
all the people, all the people can be on that list, maybe that 48% of Liberians being here.
That's what people are talking about. The system is there to help you when you're in need. But you can't just rely on it. From there, you have to stand up and work and do something. You can't just be there forever. During the pandemic, the system helped all every one of us because
you are right.
You're not working.
Because there are some
benefit. They gave you a full SIM. But
yes,
but you can't just, when you come to this country, newly as an asylum, or refugee status, they gave you these things. But later on, after 8 months, after the cash assistance, you can't continue to go back there when you are working. After 1 year, after the full seat, you can't continue to go back there unless you are in need, when you are sick or something. It's a temporary need. So all of these things contribute to these things. And especially what unfolded with Cecilia. She did it out of hate. I would say it with my full chest. Not only for that man. Yeah. Not only for that man. She just didn't care if the American people would scrape her off of her citizenship because she already accomplished and what have you. But she did it out of hate for the Liberians who did not vote for her. It's politics. She calculated everything. She's not stupid. She has her right sense in place, and she calculated every action of hers. You know that?
Yeah. Yes. So you see, there's something you said, there's something you said just now. I say yes. You see, there are some of these programs, these assistance programs. I mean, it's just for the time being.
Yeah.
Yes, but you just want to be on it. I've never been on any government. I mean, aid whatsoever for that matter. I've never experienced it. Yeah. Never. Yeah, I've never.
And that's good. Sometimes when you come here like a refugee or like an asylum, automatically they will give it to you. Because when I came, I didn't even know what it's called food stamp, what they call this and that. So the Catholic Charity gave me this paper, said take it to this address. They will give you like a card. It will be there for food or something. But I didn't really understand. When you come, you don't really understand the people English. So they say, okay, this is your benefit. And you know how I went there when I came to this country? Because I was teaching, I was well dressed. I didn't really know. I just thought that it's part of the staffing as a silence. Not new, it's one low income. I dressed up in coat suit with high heel. Because I was not really around the Liberian community, when I was doing that. So I didn't really know. You know that? So
I didn't even look at a low income woman dressed like this.
When I think about that thing, I can feel so bad. So I didn't even know I had cash assistant. I didn't even know. I know that. So I was working. While we were working, after like 4 months, I started working. Then I was working with some Ethiopians. Before the lady took her card, she was checking how much she got for a food stamp. Then I said, "Oh, I got that same card too. I can buy food with it." She said, "Yes, that your food stamp." She said, "Yeah, I got my cash assistant." I said, "But I don't have anything but cash." She said, "Call the number. Maybe you got the cash." When we checked, for like that 4 months, I had like $280 for cash. It was like 800 something. Hey, I was so happy. I withdraw my post for that 4 months. So somebody really know. But after the 8 months, people were telling me, "Oh, go ahead, go and reapply." I said, "No, I'm working." I think that. So these things are temporary, and sometimes they give it to you because you are eligible for it. It's not like you even ask for it. Like in my case, I didn't even know that I had cash assistance sitting on my card. Every month, money is coming there for like 4 months.
You see
It's
that?
all of these things. So
But then
sometimes
you
I
look
think,
at it for a long time. After a certain time, you say, look, let me get off this thing. I don't need this thing.
no, but after the 8 months, they were told me that if I want to renew the cash assistance, I can go reapply. Then after a year, the full set for a year. If you still want, you can go reapply. But at that time, I saw myself in the system working. So I didn't really need it. And again, when I realized that it was for low income, I used to be ashamed to go there. I didn't really know I went there dressed up with coat suit. When you just come in.
So yes, we in a chit chat here, and Beshila Benson, and
Yes.
she's out there in Washington, and I am here in Fargo, North Dakota, and we're just looking at cross-sectional issues. I mean, things that are affecting maybe like the immigrant community. Sometimes you come here, there are certain things you strange to, you really don't know. Like your case, that the case you just citing for that matter. You never knew.
I never knew.
Yeah, yeah. So back to Sender Dampese, and the man is mainly who the man is what? He said what? Shah Smith. I mean, last storyline, believe it or your own race. Yes. So yes, I mean there will be some things that you might be on. But
Yeah.
don't just relax there and
Yeah.
see that as an opportunity, and or see it as a cash cow to get bullshit anyhow and get be eating on and to say, oh yeah, they want to hear them are eating.
Yeah.
How Angeline Anita Gaffon, she says some of us that are living in Liberia are doing way more better than most of you in the US. But whole day you can't stop mocking people in Liberia. Who's speaking? Our Aminata, yeah, Gaffon. She's right there. She say, I mean, but my sister, I don't know what you make of this other video about this Liberian lady,
Yes.
who and, I mean, making the kind of comment. And I see so many people getting really alcohol and they are really angry. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, these people send them back, do this, and, and think maybe you want to weigh in on that.
Well, I think when you look at it, a lot of people are saying that she's jealous, she's envious. It could be one aspect, but another thing is that sometimes people have their family people over there to talk to them anyhow, and sometimes, and I don't blame them because sometimes it's frustrating when you are helping people and they are mismanaging funds. So, and sometimes people feel like other people who are under them, from what she was saying, these people were living with me and what have you, they want to see you down there forever. So I think from that angle, I think she was speaking more, more than with jealousy and envious and hate for people who are here. Yeah.
Yeah. So back
But
to
you just
stand up.
have to stay tight when they arrest you, and don't put up any any resistance,
No.
because at that time now you are fighting for your life. When I was in grad school, at that they were talking about the Black Lives Matters. They said at that time when they arrest you, even if you are on your right point, pray to God how you will get from out of that situation alive and safe. So don't resist any arrest. Cooperate, and what have you, when you get out, then you can say anything you want to say behind the back or whatsoever, on the media or whatsoever. But
So
like, you
just
just have to take it easy. And
Mhm.
what have you, I got some people in Minnesota, they are all legal forces. and they are men. So I checked on them this morning, and they said, "Oh yeah, yes, we are fine. We just have to cooperate when they arrest us. We have to cooperate so that we can get harm in what I do. We just show our legal document." Come on.
So yeah, how Angeline Aminata Gafwan says, and I was glad I don't have to live on government assistance when I have 24 hours in a day to hustle.
I
Yes,
know.
I mean that you get 24 hours to hustle. And yes, and tell your government in Liberia to put you on government assistance to stay out of American people business and right out there. And was oh she move her picture now. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, okay, okay, I see the picture right there. And
And again,
sweetness for weakness say those things limit your hustle. Those things
that's what I
can
wanted to
limit,
say. That's what I wanted
yeah,
to say. That's what I wanted to
yeah,
say. You know, we opened up these Black American eyes when we came to the apartment I was living in. And you know, after my husband came, the apartment we're living in, those Black American, when you enter some of their apartment, like it's so poor, there's nothing in it. And they used to
mhm,
monitor these people because of their own benefit. They don't want to see them with even cars, fancy cars. They want to see them just taking the bus, like smaller TV in their home and what have you. But we open these people eyes, and these people say, "Oh, that's how." You know, if they see us like buying cars, see us like we don't really have time, we get our own money and what have you, we spend our own money, we're buying this here and there, and in our apartment, we're buying this, our teaching cars here and there. They say, ah, that's how some of them mouth open. They started to work. When they started to work, they said, "Oh, these people were just keeping us, you know, at as what hostage." And this is the way that the white people try to work and maintain the people, the Black people down there by giving them all of these benefits because it is income requirement unless you go through fraud. And when you go through fraud, now that's why they are catching you. But if you are staying within our income range, it means that you're going to be poor. And for us who got family back home, we helping people. We can't just sit in there. How will we help people? You have to be in certain income range. You can't really hustle. It will limit your hustle. You know that?
yeah, yeah,
Unless they are doing fraud. Yeah. Yeah.
limit your hustle. Like for
Yeah.
you now, I mean, immigration basically can give you hard time, especially maybe trying to bring somebody over and think, all I
They
want to
give,
get.
yeah, or it can give you hard time, yeah. Like food stamp, cash assistance. Sometimes maybe medical, they might, but like all of these things, even medical, you know, they will be holding your case and you try to bring your own biological child, own biological this and that. They will be holding your case, your parents and what have you. But you know, my question is this thing because I have one nephew who is in the military trying to bring his mom, my sister. So I don't know whether this thing is applying to the military personnel because I know that military they do have their own health insurance. So it's not like you're bringing someone in here to go give them Medicaid or something. They do have something called TRICARE because I work in a nursing home, and I think it's in other countries. If you are there, once you have your family in a state, they can use the in our country they can use the TRICARE insurance. So I'm thinking whether this, I have to make research. So I don't know whether you are aware if this applies to the military family.
I think if they said multiple cases,
Oh, multiple
and
cases. Okay.
yes, it's a multiple cases when it comes to the processing. So it was not really spread out, but it said multiple, and they never really, you know. So one would definitely think that it stretches across almost just everything for that matter.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't want to think that they may cherry pick, on this, but it's always better to wait and see how
Yeah.
things, will come up. But what I now know, really, my sister, what one thing I know now, a lot of people who left, and, are really trying to see how they can be able to come back. There are some who even decided that they will be there up to February ending or March,
Yes.
you know. But trust
Yeah.
me, a lot of Liberian cutting short, visit and returning back, to the US. And I think, they're just making a very good decision also.
Yes.
Sarah, are you still there? Hello?
Yes. Yes, I'm here. And again, the military people don't really get like full stamp. All of these things they get a discount. So maybe
Yeah.
I don't think it applies to them. Then for then also, it's not everybody you see on Facebook or on Instagram, Twitter, whatsoever on the social media. It's not everyone is like you. So there are some people who are there when you see them cursing, they know what they are cursing for, because you don't know whether they get like mental disability that get there, SSDI, Social Security Disability. You don't really know. So you can follow them and see, okay, let me join them, what you know, and what have you, and what, but you are working to earn everything, but you want to be like John Brown or like Mary Sarah or like Mary and Jones, who is or maybe medical disability or mental disability, you know. So
So Bangali Musa Japate is saying you need to be careful because ICE is driving Uber and taking people away.
it's not easy.
Yeah. Abby Brahma say, right people are more on the assistance than we
Yeah.
the black. Yeah.
Yes, but the reason why they are saying this is that the reason why they are trying, you know, it's just form of like, and I will say with my full chest, okay, I am a social worker. It's just a form of racism, okay? So if you are here as a legal resident or whatsoever, and you are in need, or you are here as a citizen, or as a black person born here, African born here, whatsoever, you do have legal rights to these things. Why, you know, okay, these people, because for the fact of the matter, our people who came here a longer time, they pay taxes and what have you. And we work here, we pay taxes. So as the people who can afford, if their own benefit, they have the same rights as those who were born here or those white people who have more benefits. So these things is all like racist, you know, coming into play, you know.
The Empress made red bands be say living on food stamps and child support and affect your child in college as well. And Antoinette be it
Yes.
Toa, and it does not apply to the military. Antoinette is saying it does not apply to the military. I really do not know what information she might
I
have.
don't think so, because the military people, they are not allowed for food stamp, they are not allowed for medical, all of these things. So I don't think so. But we will see. As things become to unfold, we will see. Okay? We will see. Yeah. So like
Uh,
these benefits are there for temporarily. It's not there for your whole
yeah,
life. When
yeah.
you
To
working,
get
when you
me
cover
on and
good
out.
insurance, you
No.
can take good insurance. I will take good care of you, like Kaiser, Blue Cross Blue Shield. You don't even need these people Medicaid if you know you are working. You don't even need full save. You know you are working. You manage your money, your resources. You see, and you don't even need to pay your rent, like a voucher. You have housing voucher, what have you. Most of the time, we compare ourselves with these American people, but the civil rights are saying that there is some limitation. So that's why Trump is basing on. There are some limitations, you know, to your rights, but we don't understand this, and sometimes we get
Keita
carried away
officials,
by.
yeah, and yes, Keita officials, Keita Abu Keita, you are watching right there from the motherland Liberia. This is the Shadow Rapper Show, and and Keita. Sometimes we come here to share information and talk to Liberians out there. I mean, these are tough times, not easy. I mean, very challenging. Wherever you find yourself, I mean, as an immigrant for that matter, try to have some identity with you when you're moving from one place to another. You don't want to be told to ask to present a particular paper and you don't have it. Go ahead, my sister. I'm listening.
Yes, so we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful. Sometimes we work with some places, them some of them they look at it, and sometimes we fight back. But there are certain things, you know, like certain things like fraud. We don't really go there. But some people they are carried away and they are fooled by others. They mind people, especially Black Americans. They mind these people. These people at the end of the time they put them in jail. And I am a therapist. When I tell you, it's very tough on our side now because they are going everywhere. There are some people who are not even seeing their clients, but they are documenting these are fraud. And you know me being part of trouble, I can't. I don't care how I broke. I got to find a way to see that person. If I can't document for that week. Because you document, they will get a claim on that note and you will get paid for it. And you are not seeing they were client, and sometimes the client they have been dead. You don't even know, you just start, okay, I have met with the client via telehealth, blah blah.
Amen.
Yeah, these are other fraud, and not just in Somalia alone. These are everything. I can remember there was an agency that hired me. They wanted me to be part of their company and what have you. And said, but you know, there was also African that said, huh? Beshila, you better give it. I told her, I said, you know what? Don't put me in the front line. You know, I can't. You know, you have to quit the job to be here. You don't have to bring any percentage, but you just offer your service, you know, to do the intake and do therapy. So I look at it for myself. I said, well, I can leave my job that I get my health insurance to Kaiser and I get my money. I got to contribute towards my payments. I can't just sit there and waiting after 3 months before we share profits and things. And again, this is why African, I really trust them that much. In my heart, I said within my heart, you know, we like brains now. So I told her, I said, you know what? I can stand, I can be with your part as you know, or clinician are doing and what intake and also therapy, but I can't quit my job. But you hire other people who will take that position. I don't want like paying certain percentage after 3 months. I just want to be paid for my intake and for my therapy. That's the contract we signed. And when I tell you they were company now is under scrutiny because they said there are some people they were documenting, they were not saying they were clients. And I was out of it because again, we could people like trouble, but we try to avoid future
So I mean,
trouble.
the very company you talk about where you should have worked is under some scrutiny now.
Yes, but it's not. Yeah, it's on. But it's not with Trump. It's like on because it was a new company. And what have you? Other people came. There are so many things, man. So you know, but they just try to give some training. Some they say you know some training and what have you to get them back on track. So maybe they will be back like in February. Yeah. Yeah. But they are still working, doing groundwork, other things, and yeah. So these are things that if I know I'm not sure with you, I can go into business with you. When I do my business, it's legitimate. Wherein I do my paperwork and what have you, at this and that, I must talk to my client. I must see my client before. If I don't, I don't. I don't care how I am broke in need of money. So I don't like follow the masses. But if you're somebody who follow the masses, that's where most Liberians are getting into trouble. Some of them are following Black Americans, are following white Americans, are following Spanish people and getting into black male things. They are following Africans and things. You have to know who you are and what have you.
You have to know who you are. We must be willing to get rid of the life we plan so as to have the life that is waiting for us.
Yeah.
You know, my sister, sometimes the whole thing about fake life, you want to prove a point. I want to show somebody that I get this. And that is the problem. I mean, some of our friends, some of our colleagues, our brothers and our sisters, and, you know, finding things difficult. Because look, my sister, what point is it that you want to prove to somebody out there that you get this, you get that? And what I've observed really about people who get money, no, I see them. No, one time, and, you know, at the time I was in Iowa, right? That man, not knowing that man was a farmer. They make him to buy a car, a sports car. I look at the man for a long time. The way the man was looking, they may have a slipper on. You know those slippers, you know, people can wear anything. That man paid for that car. He left from there, he went. So I went to the window. Then, you know, I went to do oil change. Then lady say, wow, there's some people who just get money. The guy who was here just now, he's a farmer. He bought a car cash down. I said, wow. If you see the man, they tell you say that they may get all the money, or they may just when he just bought a car that cost more than and 45,000, you will not believe it. And, you know, so that all people then limited funds, struggling, fighting hard to live this fake life, and, you know, always want to prove a point to other people out there that they have something when they really don't have anything at all. When you're not there, they're not there. But they want to look this, they want to look that, they want to wear this other one, and the next Sunday coming, they won't wear this, they won't do this. So even if it is still a full stem, they want to rush their way to be able to get it. Look, my sister, my brother, why are you wasting your time? And sometimes all the clothes and you pack it in your place. So you wear it 1 or 2 times, you tie away. You want
Yeah.
where that thing you can say. So that while you just be giving yourself hard time, killing yourself. Go ahead, my sister.
Him, and let allow our brother to talk. What he just said. Let allow our brother to talk. Hello?
Oh, somebody just join us.
Yes.
Yeah, hello.
Maybe he's coming. Okay, like one. And see, I said it's not just this Somalian, it's not a fraud. And again, there were lots of things unfolding and what have you. And things that, and the Jewish people, they are one of the people that can do fraud with full stamp. They will marry their wife and say, no, I'm married and this and they got all these nursing women, but they are defrauding the government. You know what I mean? So it's just a whole lot of things that the people discover with that man. What's his name? Max, Elon Max. That all of these things they discovered, they were looking at the social security, everything. That's what they discovered. So Trump was coming there. Yeah.
Hawa Angeline Aminata and say, and I'm not talking down on you people, but and some of you take that place like heavy. Yeah, so we're getting at home.
Well, you know the
Yeah.
funniest thing, even people who you are helping, sometimes they're all rejoicing over that. I say, welcome back. We are standing on solid ground. You know, you don't have no issue with the law. You are U.S. citizen. What will make you, you know? So I said, you're lucky. You can say you go to your last medicine, man. You say your last evil prayer. It will not work. This thing can always happen in America, but it's just that it's happening during our time, and
Yeah.
it's just too much. But it's
You
happening.
know how for me,
Long time.
I think I would want for you to slow down because the way people take things, sometimes the way people understand things, my sister, it can be different. So
Mhm.
slow down on it. Stop responding plenty. Yeah. I know how
Yeah,
people can respond to issues here. I know.
yeah,
I know.
yeah. Okay.
Yes,
So,
okay. So if
Tiara, you
you
want to say anything?
Sierra,
She's
we
eating. I will hook you up, my dear. Let's see.
okay. So
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
if you have just joined us or maybe you're thinking about joining us, please do. And we are looking at some issues. I mean, what? I mean, issues across, maybe affecting the immigrant community. But what we're really doing is building, giving information and telling people, to be careful, to do the right thing, to avoid drama, to avoid issues that will slam them into difficult situation. You don't want to put yourself in the situation that you really cannot handle. Someone will say you don't want to do that. You always want to find yourself on the side of the law, doing things that will, you know, that will not put you into issues, that will not put you into any problem for that matter. And yes, sweetness for weaknesses, take closest. Africans love to judge the book by the cover. And yes, say Africans love to judge the book by the color. And Hawa Angeline Aminata got formed back to sender. And I know that's why I did not say all of you. Yeah, you see, Hawa, you need to be careful. I beg you. Yeah. And what you're saying, you were specific. You did not say all, you were very careful. But where people can understand and interpreting, my sister, you don't want to keep responding. You don't want to do that. Sweetness for weakness and African love to okay. Let's go to some comments here until we can be joined by Sierra and the greatest of all time and Shadow Roberts.
Okay. I want to name James, thank you so much. Thank you all, Nipeshi. But now, let's get
Okay.
back to Nigeria.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the topic. That's why I'm
Oh,
quiet. I'm eating lunch. Thanks for
okay. Yeah.
the issue now. James Pashiba, I was notified yesterday
Mm-hmm.
that someone known called that case involving the youth and sports minister, a deputy.
Yeah.
I think one of them cases was dropped, but there was
Brian McGill.
sufficient evidence.
Yeah.
So why was Brian's case dropped? And what's your contribution to that? What's your input? How do you analyze that? Was it
Yes.
the victim that reported him, or I mean, why is sexual abuse being swept?
Sexual abuse, for that matter, should not be swept under the carpet, irrespective of who you are, and whatever connections you may have, whether political, economic, whatever influence you might have. But when I listened to Police Chief Gregory Coleman, and this is what he said. The first thing is the people got to take all those specimens, all the pieces of material, and send it as far as Rwanda. And then one of the issues I had with it, I said, damn man, what? Liberia, man? We're going to be able to do that kind of test in Liberia. They got to send it all the way to Kigali. And he made us to understand that that's why it was taking forever and for the police to speak, because they wanted to have.
We were on that road. She said the case was dropped because what?
Yeah, I mean, because the case was dropped, or is somehow dropped because they tried connecting him.
He was not linked.
Yeah, he was not linked. Yeah. Yes, he was not.
Okay, so where did they come from? To just call his name all of a sudden?
No, they send all the pieces of material that may be close from the gear, or maybe like he closed and thing. They send everything to Kigali.
So Brian was the one that raped the girl, and then who raped the boy?
Yes, Brian is the one. Yeah, Brian is the one who is believed or alleged to have raped the girl. Then
who was the name of the guy that did the boy?
And Peter Jala.
So how far is the case of Peter Jala?
Peter Jala case is worse, is terrible, because pieces of information the police really getting is linking him to the sodomy. Yeah, it's linking him.
Somebody check on James. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Where are you?
It's me, Brenda Mangill, who just did the comment, daughter of J. Brian Mangill.
Okay.
So, I just want you guys to understand something.
Okay.
Mr. Mangill was in the U.S. in July.
But you say you are daughter of Brian McGill, right?
Yes, his first daughter, first fruit.
Okay.
And he left the USA August 9th from my home in North Dakota, Fargo.
Okay.
So my dad served as he was the former deputy minister for youth and sport. And the accused, the said victim, father do work as security officer with youth and sport, and also a player of Alpha Otama team, where my dad also served as vice president of Alpha Otama Sport Association.
Okay.
So when he returned, he went about with his work. There was no call made to him or any other person, or to even notify him that there is an alleged or there is a crime against you. Nothing like that. He was in the background. He was in Grand Bassa when he got a phone call on September 10th. And so, according to the father, the incident took place August 30th, but nobody received a call until September 10th. My dad got a call that, there is a case against you, which was from the police station. Mr. Mangill left Grand Bassa that same night when he received the phone call and came down. I'm not coming to go in depth with every other thing because I believe people have been following the case. But let me just make this known.
Yeah.
Saturday, August 30th is a non-working day. Brian's office is not like a place like I open my front door and enter my house. His office is occupied with another door before entering, which he do not have key or access to that door without people who owns those key or that assigned to that office. Saturday and Sunday, he spent almost all his day on Alpha Otama field in Duporo. So Saturday, he was on Alpha field. Friday, which was the 29th, I spoke to my dad. He had a poo-poo finger, which I do have pictures also to prove that. And he's the kind of person we call him baby when he's sick. Because everybody gonna know he's gonna call me, he's gonna tell everybody, oh, I'm not feeling well, oh, I'm sick. My dad is that kind of person like that. So he had his poo finger. He called me, oh, it's not easy, Brenda, my finger hurts, and black and blue. So I knew my dad was sick that Friday. Saturday, he went on FFP. He did not practice. He was there with so many people who also was, he did mention to the police that, oh, these were people who saw me on FFP on Saturday, which they start practice sometimes 7 a.m. He doesn't leave until sometimes 7 p.m. from FFP, Saturday and Sunday. So when he left FFP on Saturday, which was the 30th, Mr. McGill went right back to his police academy home, which is also a test
Well,
by his.
according to him, when he spoke with journalists, he said on the field he saw Trocon, Nathaniel Rivers, Kevin Sibwe, and Alvin Brown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These were all people that were with him on the field that can attest to they can stand as an alibi to his whereabouts that day. So after that thing, he left and went home. And there is the thing, Miss Charlotte. When Brian McGill, after they called this whole thing saying, oh, he raped, and then he went to the station, he gave himself, he said, okay, if this is the case, let us do thorough investigation. And then he said, I'm going to turn in my passport so you don't feel like I'm running away from the country or I want to cover up anything.
He turned in a passport?
Oh, yes, he did. And my dad had a medical appointment January of this year, which I scheduled, but he still turned his passport in because I also canceled that appointment. Yeah, because of that case that was ongoing. He turned his passport in and he made himself available to all those investigations. Mr. McGill was to that police station every day from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. as if to say he was working there. It was 9 to 5 for him. And he was not just in attendance alone. He went with his lawyer and my mom, who he's still legally married to for 25 years. So they all went to the station. They went through all investigations and what have you. Mr. McGill's statement remained the same on everything. He never diverted his statement to say, if he said A and he right, it was A. He didn't say is or and go say a different thing on his paper. Every offices that he enters, that he was interviewed, his statement remains the same. This grandfather at First on Spoon TV said, Mr. McGill raped his daughter on Wednesday and on Saturday. So Wednesday, they said she was lured into his office and raped in his office. On Saturday, she was raped into the car. Then the police asked this girl when she was with gender, how did the incident happen? She said again, she was raped on Wednesday and she was raped on Saturday. Okay, my thing, somebody can be raped on Wednesday, but what would take me back on Saturday if I was raped by this individual on Wednesday in the office? So yes, I was in the office, so definitely maybe he raped me in the office. But what took me back on Saturday? How did he get hold of me on Saturday that he was able to rape me again on Saturday? So that is the puzzle that we all need to put together. But again, so the police asked him for his phone. Right away, he said, yes, my phone is there. Then Gregor Como said, no, that's not how things work. We need a written documents because we wanted to, so your lawyer cannot come by and say, oh, we forcefully took Mr. McGill's phone. So we wanted to be a written document where we're going to send it to the GSM companies as well, that we can go through the GSM data to know Tower's location to know where he was and everything. He turned his phone in, which his phone was in for 3 weeks. If he
his phone was with the police.
Yes, for 3 weeks. If he had any incriminating things in that phone, trust me, it was going to be brought to light. I don't know. People saying, "Oh, this man is he's part of the brotherhood." Let me just say something. My dad is the kind of person who doesn't keep his mouth. The moment someone tells him, "Oh, Mr. McGill, I want you to join the thing," he coming right back. "Oh, Fifi, guess what? Oh, Brenna, guess what? SYZ want me to join the brotherhood." My dad is not that kind of person. So
okay, so
no, James, please, you ask all your questions. Just give me chance because there's something that my family has been humiliated. We have been dragged to the mud. We waited. We kept silent until this case came to an end. People would say, "Oh, why is she speaking now?" You may not know who is Brenda McGill, but trust me, in the long run, you're going to know because this case is not yet over. His name, his family is not going to be tarnished, and you think we're going to just let it slide. Just how there was another male DNA found, we will also come to the light and prove it, how that DNA happens and who is that person. So, Miss Shadow, again, I continue.
Okay,
After they took
but
his
let me
cell
just hold
phone,
you there. I
after
don't
they
want
took
to
his
ask a
cell
question.
phone, after they took his cell phone for that 3 weeks, they went through the tower, everything. Mr. Mangiel was not in that vicinity. Nothing of such, like they get telephone number. He does not have phone number. Then they asked the girl, she said she does not have a phone. Okay, you don't have a phone. How did he get hold of you on Saturday? There's no explanation to that. And the dad continues again. The dad, in the next investigation, the dad said, "Oh, Mr. Michael also called my daughter for the thing here, fewer leaf soup. Mr. Michael, don't eat fewer leaf. For 32 years, my mom been knowing this man, and for 25 years they have been married. And for
Mhm,
the length of time that I have known him, we
mhm.
don't, not even me myself, because we don't eat fewer leaf. It's not a taboo, but we don't like it, and we don't even know how to cook that particular soup. So I don't know where his craving came from. That his dad said Mr. Michael asked his daughter to bring fewer leaf into his office because her aunt worked in the canteen of youth and sport. But those were all things that people had to put together. But afterwards, when they called these contacts, that, oh, okay, where was Mr. McGill? Everything of what he said, there was an alibi to it. But this girl and her father information kept conflicting. Today they have something else, tomorrow they have something else, and every day they kept bringing things. Then one thing that I'm pissed with Gregory Coleman is to the CC camera. Post this CCTVs, let people see these things. You cannot just say, because it wasn't he alone who did the investigation. He had other officers that did the investigation. General Ministry were also involved into the investigation. But he, Gregory, is the only person saying things. If I was the person, I can stand with the librarian people and say, oh yeah, there was a cover up, which definitely there is no cover up, but because of the way in which Gregory played the case. And that's why people don't understand. We keep saying the same thing. Gregory delayed the case. Gregory didn't went on with the investigation in the problem. People say, why didn't he arrest Mr. Mangiel? Because the rape law of Liberia, there should be a probable cause to arrest someone. But
And
nothing,
moreover, yeah,
mhm,
let me hold you a little bit.
but nothing
Moreover,
linked Mr. McGill. There was no
yes.
probable cause for him to be arrested, and he make himself available to the court every day. So there was no need
So
for
I
him
mean,
to be arrested.
the thing is, before a police can be able to arrest you, the police should be able to have substantial evidence.
Right.
And I listened to Gregory Coleman. And so if you're just joining us, this is James Akoy from the south side of Fargo, North Dakota, and this is the Shadow Robber Show. We have with us the daughter of McGill, I mean, who is believed or allegedly, I mean, reported to have been engaged in the deeds, but somehow he was exonerated. And when it comes to this, because I listened to Gregory Coleman, but I have a right out from McGill himself. Maybe you just give me 1 minute so that we can be able to go through it. McGill spoke with the press. Your dad spoke with the press. He's a member of the press, fellow Liberians, partners, and friends. Thank you for being here today and for allowing me to address the Liberian people directly regarding the rape allegations that has followed me since August 11, 2025. I appear before you today to reaffirm my innocence and to place verifiable facts, documented facts, on the public record. Following a thorough investigation by the Liberian National Police LNP under the leadership of Inspector Gregory O.W. Coleman, I was formally exonerated of the rape allegations made against me. The investigation found no evidence to substantiate the claim, and the findings clearly established that the allegations could not be supported by facts, forensic, or circumstances. This account came through due process, forensic review, and professional investigation. Let me again state clearly and unequivocally, since and returning to Liberia from the United States August 8, 2025, I did not meet, see, or interact with the alleged victim at any time, in any place, or under my circumstances. I'm going to go into this because, you know, I have to leave, I have to run, I have to really go to work now. So And I mean, you just saying exactly what I mean your dad's saying. You know, look, the thing is, let me
Politics
say
is bad in
what.
Liberia,
Yeah,
Mr. King.
let
Politics
me
is
say
so
why
bad.
the
This
delay.
man
When
have
I
been
listen to
working
Greggy
long
Coleman,
time. You know,
Greggy
people
Coleman
even
said, "Yeah, go ahead."
yeah, you know, there's something about human being.
Yeah,
We cannot pretend for long because pretense does not last. And if this is
I
your
don't even know
doing,
that your dad presented the passport to the police
he
and
did.
also gave his phone.
He did. And if somebody, how to call it, is a thief, one way or the other, that thief here will come to light. But this man have been working with Radio Morovia since the 90s. This man have worked with several government. He didn't rape. He didn't touch anybody. Why today only, how to call it, this man government, Joseph Boakai, before he decided to put all his evil deeds. So all those years Mr. McGill have lived, he kept his hand behind him and they didn't prove
Fifi
himself
Johnson,
until now.
Fifi Johnson is asking a question. Are you
Mr.
with your
James,
father
I'm
to
not
know
here.
his activities?
I'm not here to, speak to people. I'm just here to speak my mind because Miss Shadow brought
Kim,
this
you never
topic
talk
up.
that big, you never talk. It's a
Miss-
privilege having you here. Good
yes,
Yeah.
afternoon, you're welcome.
I
And
always
thanks
watch
for
the
having me
show.
here.
I
I'm
am a
privileged.
fan of
Thank
you.
you.
Yes,
Okay.
so that's
Thank
the
you.
main reason I clicked on here the moment you brought this topic up today.
Yes.
So yeah. So
Because
this is
it
yeah.
bothered me since yesterday. I was just bothered.
I
Because
saw your post and I was
people
waiting for you
abuse
to
it just too
discuss
much in
it.
Nigeria.
I
It
was
just go
waiting for you to
unpunished.
discuss it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you think your dad was vindicated that he didn't do it, they explain why. I will not really fund this story since August. But James
Shadow.
called me personally to report this story. So come
Okay.
in.
So this girl, on this of the day that she was said raped, which was the 30th, was taken by the police, and also a specimen of Brian Mangill was also taken, which was taken. They asked, according to Gregory, he said, I don't know why the American government refused, but he said they asked so many international governments for assistance, and they couldn't get help until Rwanda agreed that, oh yes, we can do the DNA for you guys. So the DNA result came by. There is another male specimen found or DNA found on the get on these, but it was not Brian McGill DNA. And everything that the girl have said, including the CC camera, nothing linked Mr. McGill to that particular incident.
You stay there. So
Okay,
your
yeah, I will
part
let you
didn't know.
talk in here.
You're
Yeah.
wait more. You're wait more. So your part didn't know the girl at all. It was a total stranger girl.
No, Miss Shada. Her dad works with youth in school where her aunt also sell in the canteen. So yes, I would not speak to that because he might have seen her. So I can tell you, say he don't know her. We are all youth. People goes to the ministry, and yes, he have seen her, but
How
not
old was the
like
girl? How old was the girl?
according to her father, she's 14.
14.
Yeah, she's 14.
Yes.
Okay. Sierra, let me
Bathsheba, don't
ask.
Yes.
say yes, she's 14. We haven't seen the birth certificate. We cannot just
Okay,
speak to
according
that.
to the news. According to the news. Okay. So
Yes.
I have one, I just want to say something. I know that you
Yes.
are hurt because of your dad name has been scandalized, but the public, they are not looking at your dad. They are looking at an innocent girl who seems to be like a victim. I'm not a judge. I'm not judging him. Not it's the judge who will judge him, because everybody felt sorry for the little girl. Okay,
Oh yeah.
because she is a minor. She is a 14 years old, and I know that he's your dad. So you would not be against your dad, and maybe
That's
you may
what
think
people
you know your
say.
dad, and maybe you may think you know your dad, but your dad knows
Bathsheba, I
himself.
know
Yeah,
him. Bathsheba, I
yeah.
know him. You know,
So
you doesn't have to, how to call it, to say, oh, you don't know your dad doing. This is a man
I
of
say you may not
discipline.
know him. You may not know him, but he knows himself. So
Exactly.
and so
But
don't
this is a man of
feel.
discipline. Bathsheba, I came here just to make Shadow understand. I didn't come to go
Yeah.
back and forth with anybody, or I didn't come to answer
Because I
questions.
want to name. I want to name. What's your name? What's your name again?
I'm Brenda.
Bernice.
Brenda.
Okay.
Brenda.
Bernice.
Brenda.
Oh, Brenda. Let me say this real
Yeah.
quick. There is something in parenting. I learned that. It says children do not lie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This girl have been coming across bunch of men at the youth
Mm-hmm.
school.
Mm-hmm.
Why did she wouldn't pick your dad?
So in the long run, Shadow, you're going to know. You know why I said in the long run you're gonna know?
Yeah.
Because in the
Is it
beginning
political?
I said to you, the case is we're not yet over with it. Yes,
Oh, I thought this was
the
the case
police
of the
did
thing that was so
exonerate
funny.
him. The police did exonerate him, but this man's repetition was also dragged. It was
But there are a
wrong.
lot of men at the youth sport. Why did
Right.
she wouldn't point at your dad?
That's so, shut up. She did not point. The father is the one who came up with the allegation, and in
The
the
girl
entire
didn't apart nothing.
that's what I'm saying. They according to the father. So if today I can come and say, oh yeah, as a mother I can say, okay, XYZ did this to my daughter. It means that's my daughter told me. It means my daughter told me that.
Was
So
there any
that's
recording? Was there any recording of the girl telling apart?
no. There was no recording. It's the father who's been speaking. And from the
What
beginning
a
of
very
the
empty class, children do not lie. So what's the motive? Is
okay,
it political?
Shadow, that's why I told you in the long run you're gonna know.
So
Because
what's your dad? At
he's still
present,
in
what's the dad?
Liberia. He's
You
still
stay
in
in
Liberia.
Liberia.
He
Oh, but
hasn't left.
he's no longer 70 minister for youth and sport. Yes or
No,
no?
no, he's not.
So he was stripped of his job immediately.
He was
The
suspended.
noise, the background
He
noise.
wrote his somebody back. I think I Bathsheba. He wrote
Sorry,
Excuse me,
sir.
his
excuse me.
leave of absence before the president did suspended him. He says so they cannot
Oh,
so he cannot interfere with the investigation and say okay he's going to the office,
yes.
he's saying things to the get father, so he did read his right of absence immediately when he was accused, so he
Okay,
stepped
come
back
and
here
continue to
before.
talk. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just need to ask a
Oh no,
question.
Okay,
it's okay.
Brenda.
Why
So
you
I'm done.
phone the
Shut up.
1,000 men
I'm a
like
new
you why
baby
you're there?
mom. I'm a new baby mom, so I gotta go breastfeed. I'm sorry. I just keep to clear the air and make you
Okay,
understand
Yes.
what I'm
Brenda.
saying.
That one in, that
Brenda,
one
this
in,
is
that one in.
no. This question here is for you, not for your dad. So how do you feel? Do you feel like it's a political game within in your
Yes.
dad's
Bathsheba, it
party?
is. Bathsheba, it is.
Okay.
Bathsheba, I'm 32 years old. I know my dad. I have lived with my parents before even relocating to the US and got married. I'm telling you, I know
Yes.
what
Yes.
happened when he was in my home. I know the
Okay.
phone calls my father had with his minister. That again, like I said, I'm not going to go in there because this case is still
Okay.
ongoing. But in the long
Okay.
run, you guys gonna see it, and you're going to understand how dirty Liberia is when it comes to politics.
Okay. We are not calling him out. We are just it just say allegedly.
Oh
So
no,
we are just
you
giving
can
our
go.
opinion.
Everybody has that
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
accept people's opinion. People have been doing it from the initial step from the beginning. But one thing we should also understand, there is
Yeah.
a motive in this thing, and
Yeah.
people shouldn't just look at only the victim and forget about all those evidence that have been shown out and say, okay, indeed this man actually did it. Why he has been exonerated based on all evidence that have been proven to lie that oh this man didn't do it or this man wasn't in the said proximity of where this rape took place. And where they get said the rape took place, if you watch the CC camera, I wish I can have it today, and one way or the other I'm going to post it. Trust me, and people are going to see everything because the guy they talk about, when they asked the girl to describe the car, the girl don't know how to describe the car. It was her father who described a vehicle. When the police came at our home, they didn't see that vehicle there. And Brian have never owned that such vehicles. They went through all her cars he have purchased before. And she said there was a knife on his key holder, on his car key handle that he used to tear her undies. They came to the, yeah, with us even knowing, they came to our home. They asked my mom for the keys. She turned all the keys over. There was no key. Mr. Baguette is like, man, he's careless. I don't even want to be saying things like, because it's like, okay, she's saying these things about
Is it
her.
not possible that they tear the neck, use the neck and throw it away?
Shut up.
That could be.
Okay, Brenda.
Let me tell
Brenda.
you, rapists are
Oh my
hunters.
God.
A lot of men who operate most predators, we study they are hunters.
Yeah.
They
It
already,
was
they already stay
premeditated,
in their own
Shada.
environment.
It must be premeditated, but this
Yes,
man,
of course. What do you
no.
think? Most times it's
Okay,
premeditated. Come
Brenda.
here, Bathsheba.
So I
Brenda.
said my piece,
Brenda.
and
That
this is
girl.
where
Say
I
that
take
smoke,
my
Baba. Say that
essay.
smoke. People in the breast make your mouth.
That
Say that
Oh
girl.
smoke.
no, Shada.
Okay, Brenda. That girl, like you said, could be lying, but It could be like she's saying the truth or she is confused because she's 14 years old. It could be she's touched by the trauma, so she's unaware of what color is it, how the car looks like. Trauma is very, it's very dangerous.
So,
So it could be
Bathsheba,
like,
then I will pose the question to you. So, trauma will make you forget the office that you were raped in.
sure,
That is
it's
something.
very
No, that
dangerous.
is something.
It can give you a
Wait,
blackout.
Bathsheba, even though I came up because it's not about me, but I am a child therapeutic behavioral counselor, and I study psychology as well. So, no, don't do that,
It
please.
can give you a blackout.
Because
It can give you a blackout if you are
no.
terrified.
Bathsheba, you know what? Shut up. I take my exit, please.
So it can give you a blackout, my dear. That girl, it could be she's terrified. She's not even remembering.
Okay, if you want
color.
to contribute to this sensitive subject, anything I got to read, I'm under the weather. If you want to
Yes.
contribute, please feel free to get the call button and come and tell us what Brenda is saying, if it makes sense. Come in, Bathsheba. Thank you,
Yes. So
James.
it could be she's experiencing blackout. She's confused. Okay. People thinking that I'm lying, but I know what happened and what have you. And it's terrifying her that the person she seems to trust, like her daddy would do this to her. I'm not saying that it's true from my psychological perspective. So even if she's changing statement, that does not mean that she's lying. She's only confused at that particular time. So Brenda, I'm not accusing your dad. I'm only saying from what I do, my opinion from, just how I do analyze
In
it.
the same statement, I want to make a Brenda, Bathsheba, I'm not cutting you off. You know,
Yeah.
people say this all the time. I just said it yesterday. Oh, my dad been married for 30 years to my mom. Oh, my dad is a career man. Oh, my dad is quiet at home. Who told you it has anything to do with his character? It does. Career, marital status, social status, religious, it has nothing to do. Then why do the priests touch little boys? Men who touch children, they are sick. They got borderline personality. They pretend to be who they are not. They're the sweetest people. They are the most loving husband. They are the most loving dad.
Yeah.
While we're a 14-year-old girl, of all the men as youth is put, only pick up Brian Mankey. That's the $1 million question. I learned one thing in parenting class. Children don't have motive. Yes, it's true. So children can lie.
Yes.
So children can lie, they can burn a whole town down.
Yeah.
It's true. It's undeniable. But one thing is for sure, the question still remains. Of all the men at the canteen, what she worked at food, why did she choose Brian Mankey? And then, when the child is molested, the first question itself is the parent.
Yes.
So children will not speak at all. They be quiet.
Because they are confused.
Because it's traumatizing.
Trauma, yeah.
The trauma live after. It could be that Brian could have told the children never way.
Yeah.
You were not there. Your mom was not there. Your judge was not there. His lawyer was not there. His close friends were not there.
He and a girl.
A lot of these Liberian men, they get on the flight to go to Liberia with their mentality. I'm going to sleep with younger girls. Because there are some things that are unacceptable in this country. You cannot sleep with honor age child. That child can have one more day to the 18th birthday.
It's honor age.
If you touch them, they are minors. That child birthday can be tomorrow. Today, the last day, the 17 years. You touch that child, they are minors. So a lot of our Liberian men, let this be a lesson, that live in this great country, to go to Liberia with all the single women in their 40s, in their 30s, in their 20s. Very see them. With a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 11-year-old girls, you guys have destroyed that generation. Trauma live on. Trauma is deep. It brings depression. And that's why I'm interested in this topic. When James first called me, said to James, and the first question I asked, so where is Brian Mankey? Is he serving the time for the crime? Was he convicted? That's the $1 million question. Now they're saying the case is still ongoing, but there's no findings, there's no evidence. Even though the sexual thing the kid was taken to Rwanda, who even know if the evidence was not damaged? It was
Oh
not
my
faded.
God. And yeah, that's nobody can
You
believe
trust
that.
Liberia.
No, you can't trust. You can't. If
Don't
the
say
evidence,
Nima Bwaka.
Sierra
This
is still
particular
not late
case.
yet.
And when
Sierra,
the general ministry should be the one over this case, working with the justice system,
yeah,
making sure there's no foul play.
yeah,
Enough is enough.
yeah, it's still
Sexual
not
abuse
late
is
yet.
real. It's happening right here in America. I mean,
Sierra is still not late yet. That man's spring is still in a little girl. They can still do the test here in America. They just want to cover things and say, oh, everybody was refusing, including the U.S. What's the proof that you asked the U.S. that the U.S. refused? You know, we are all grown-up adults and we all know how to comprehend. So what's the evidence that the U.S. refused? Okay? So, you know, in America, yeah, there are lots of tests that they can give. Sex offender, if you want to just Google anybody that even looking for like woman and say they like you can go Google them. In America, yeah.
Brenda, let me tell you something today. People throw evidence. You don't watch Lifetime movie? People throw evidence away every day. What are you talking?
Yeah.
Somebody came in my home. Your way. Somebody came in my personal space. I talked to your daughter. You know what she was doing? She was removing the camera plug for in the wall.
Yeah.
When you watch a TV camera, there is nothing to show. Like,
So see,
yes, out in Arizona, you can see nothing in the camera. She
yeah,
removed the plug.
to remove all
For
evidence.
hide evidence. The
Yeah.
freaking day.
Yeah.
In news channel, nobody should be surprised. Just stop it. Is it a man stupid to leave a keys
Yeah,
on the
children.
bunch? The knife on the bunch? No. I was not there. You were not there. But it's a possibility.
Yes, that's what
I
we
stand
saying.
to be corrected.
Yeah, that's what we are saying.
It's
Yeah.
alleged
Yeah.
that the evidence was tampered with.
Yes.
Arrest my kids. Come in, Bathsheba.
Then also everything she's saying, I'm not saying that she's lying, but I'm only giving my honest opinion. When it comes to the cell phone, you know, everything he could calculate, okay, let me just do this, let me do this, let me do that. Maybe working with a lawyer or something. With the cell phone, he turned his cell phone over, but there are so many cell phones in Liberia that he could just copy whosoever number he wants to call and use different cell phone. You just put your SIM card in that cell phone. So by he turning his cell phone over and his passport, that does not recuse himself from the evidence. Okay, so and in America, it's not just, and it's still not late because his friend may still be in a little girl. Okay, so the people know how to do their comprehensive testing, and they can come up with a findings through blood work and what have you. Okay, so I don't really believe that okay, only Lorana, hungry Lorana that they are that looking for money, anybody can give whosoever money that they will do something. No. So, don't feel hurt and hurt, Brenda. Okay. So people, this rapier, we're trying to, we're trying to talk against it. Don't feel hurt. Okay. I know that's your dad.
I
You'll be
have to
feeling
leave you
hurt.
people now. I'll join you later
Yeah.
on.
That's your dad. You will be feeling hurt, but people got to say their honest opinion because it involves a minor right here. Okay. So we are saying allegedly. We are not saying okay he has been convicted, but we are just talking against everything that he did with his cell phone, with the testing from what for you, and we don't believe it. We don't believe it. Yeah, that's what we are saying. Okay, everybody leaving. Sierra can take over your show. James is leaving. Oh. Hello? James is on pulse. So that's it, Brenda. We are not against you. I don't even know your dad. In America here, some people are sex offenders. They like suppress that part of them. So when they go to Liberia, they just feel like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. There was a woman who traveled to Liberia with her husband. So that woman, she, when her husband went, she and her husband got into an argument, and the man told her that I will beat you here, nothing will come from out of it. It's not America yet. We are in Liberia. So America can suppress people with their attitude, with their behavior, with their whatsoever. America can suppress it. So when they get to Liberia, they grow wings, they feel free and comfortable to do whatever they want to do. Okay? So in America can look at somebody and tell whether they are a sex offender just without even blood work. They can look, according to psychology, look at the person's ear and things there. And so when they put sex offenders in jail, that they rape so people, when they put them in jail, they can give them medication to reduce, because they get a very high sex drive. It's not everybody that get high sex drive as sex offender. There are some people who are just naturally, when they get a high sex drive, they jump onto anybody. It's an illness. Okay? Yeah. So they gave them that medication when they are in jail to reduce their sex drive. Okay? So we are not saying that your dad committed it. It's alleged, but we are just saying that everything you brought out, saying that your
And
dad.
what one of them what? They say friends stay in a party for at least 1 week. And guess what? I've strongly believe it took time to do the investigation, take the next frame for forensics.
Yes,
By
Prince
that
said that
time,
was. Yeah.
they get a free ticket back. So
Yeah.
now that you washed away. Read the comment section.
Yeah, but Ciara, I'm not a
Uh,
medical doctor, but Prince
me
said
too.
that for 1 week, but there will still be some particles, you know, inside. It may not be the actual spring, but some DNA of him still in that little girl. Okay, there are a highly detected testing to that. Okay.
And they say Brian McGill offered the family 1,000. What if 1,000 that okay, 1,000 not buy trauma?
Yeah, it
If
can.
this what about the Jerry was this true? I'm done with Liberia.
But Ciara, if he offer $1,000, it means that he's guilty. He's still trying to cover things, put things under the carpet. Why would he offer $1,000 if he knows that he's guilty?
To save his name.
No, if you know that you are guilty, you will not offer nothing
He
because
even
you
want
know.
the stigma. He don't even want to be accused. Yeah.
Ciara, once he offer $1,000, he's still trying to cover here and there because whatever he's doing, people are not buying into that. Yeah. So she's feeling hurt. Even if it's my dad, I will feel hurt. But this is the one, the truth, my dear. Okay, we don't know your dad, but we just saying from our own perspective. Okay.
The comment section is saying, I know actually it. They
Yeah.
say it took months. Liberia, you're playing, oh. Liberia, you're playing. You're playing one senator almost 20,000, 10,000 a month, and you even get
Yes.
medical care.
Nothing.
You're playing for human life, so because once the evidence is damaged, once they take that law, how can you accuse a man of rape?
Yes, you see. But another thing the family can do here, if he a U.S. citizen, the family can report it to the American government, and they will come and do their own investigation because he is a U.S. citizen. If he is, yes. You think what when people die, like how many years the people can still do DNA to find out whatsoever? There will be some particles still within that bones of that person. We're just trying to put a stop to rape. We don't know you, Brenda. We don't know your dad, but that could be you in the place of that innocent little girl. We're not saying that your dad committed the act, but we want for justice to serve. Your dad could be free, or the girl could have justice, served to her.
Okay, Sierra, let me go pick up my daughter. I was off today. Just relax.
Thank you so much. You see what somebody wrote?
What is
That's
it?
why it's important to encourage rape victims to seek medical attention right
Yes.
after
Right
the
after,
incident.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Because
100%.
DNA
Yeah.
such as the sperm does not last.
Yes. If she is a medical personnel, that could be true, but like you will still have something according
You're
America will
wasting
still
money
have
on the
something.
wrong things in that country.
Yeah.
That
America
lady
will
will be
still
traumatized for the rest of her life. She did not consent it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
she's young. Her womb, her pelvis, the
yeah,
inside wall.
yeah.
Look, Brenda, you say you're fear of the platform. I don't mind. But when it comes to the truth, I will say my truth. How will you feel? Feel. That time you going to breastfeed. Feed. Somebody traumatize your child like that. How will your mother feel if you are that nigga age and this happened to you? Today, I was almost about to end the show, but for some reason, when James was talking, the question came to mind. I mentioned your dad. I mean, God wanted me to speak on behalf of this little girl. If your father did not do it, so help him God. But if your father did that, you sue to God. When it was only God who's the judge, he's here for things. You created again, you created you, you created your mom, you created your dad. There's still blood that runs through you, Brenda McGay. And that's still blood that runs through that 14-year-old girl. So they will not know what she's suffering, what she's going through since that fateful day. Well, believe with this social worker on the line with me, that little girl is traumatized. That was a horrible scene. The doctor says it in a period. We need to upgrade. We need to improve when it comes to things that matter. More little girls should be taken advantage of. And then the evidence, it takes so long to prove it
Yeah.
because there's no medical device to do the job. But you guys are stealing millions, taking your children to Asia, bringing them to America, carrying them to Great Britain on vacation. While our people are suffering, abject poverty, no sufficient device, machines. There's a diabetic machine. I was just saying yesterday. So then now it's diabetic kid, rape kit. In the country, by the time the incident is reported, they rush that child to the hospital right away.
Yes, that's how it is.
Once that evidence is found, the victim will pay for the crime.
But how would they do it when the alleged person may be bribing people here and there to delay the cases?
The bribery
Yeah.
for the corruption, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Paying the judge, paying somebody to general ministry so they can pursue the case.
You see? Because
But now you don't know your dad. I listened to you kill him. That's why I was quiet. You don't know your dad, Brenda. Nobody know nobody. It's a terrible, evil war. Your party can finish doing murder. You can't win it, but you don't even know your party. You don't watch Lifetime. You don't watch Art Investigate. You don't watch Fresh for the 8 hours. And the list goes on. Criminals are smart. Before the strike is premeditated. You're not stupid to leave the knife on the kitchen when you know it will be investigated. There was a man that left for this country. He killed a journalist. My friend, maybe some Horror Williams. Her husband is in jail right now, in prison, in Liberia. He was removed from the sub beach. They took him down to Kakata area. I heard. Chinento was a green card holder in this country. He went to Liberia. He met a young girl. He fell in love with the girl. He they get started sleeping when they get young. And they get her boyfriend. He's a married man, left his family yet. Because of jealousy, Jonathan was driven. He murdered that boy in cold blood. I know how far that case has gone. People may not even want to hear the truth. A lot of Liberian men that leave the United States, they live with this mindset. I'm going to a country where there's no law and order, so I can do what I want the hell to do. And these men are married men.
Yeah, they say I do whatever I want to do. That's in Liberia.
You stop saying the men were married for 10 years. What 30 years can do a character? You start associating character to career, character to marital status, religious status. Or they may be in a character for 20 years. Who gave a fuck? You're also priests molesting little boys. You're also youth sport director, mentors in this country.
So these are
Predators are men.
individuals.
They are women who let to throw themselves to environment. What you plenty? They'll get a kidney, they'll get an ice cream, they will bring cake, they will celebrate a birthday. They are the sweetest people alive, but they are demons. You cannot call it out as it is.
Listen. So
It's not written on the forehead.
yeah.
I'm a predator. I'm a boo man. Ooh. They are handsome men. Also, they are doctors, they are lawyers.
Yeah. They are sex offenders. You know, that's who they are. Yeah.
They are pedophiles. They are predators. They are demons walking in human face. Don't let that fool you, Brenda. You may know your dad, but you don't really know your dad. He got some hidden secrets. And that thing we're in it, they got to perform it because it's a witchcraft, it's a demonic thing. It is spiritual. The only thing that can heal it is deliverance and total deliverance. Your dad need to search his conscience. If you say he never touched that little girl, it's so big God. But if he did, he need to confess one day to your wife, to you, Brenda, to that little girl family. And you, that little girl family, the 14-year-old girl that we are discussing this afternoon here in Minnesota. If it's true that your dad is taking money from Bryant McHale, former deputy minister of youth and sports, you have to retain that money. You son of a goat. Can you buy your daughter integrity? Can you pay the price for trauma? Do you know what your daughter is going to go through for the rest of her life? She might be laid in bed with her husband tells her, she will tell her husband no. The man will say, oh, but I told Jen has sex last night, no, I'm not into it. Because that's the trauma live on unless she receives total healing. It's deeper than what you think. So let's stop the bullshit and protect our children. Protect our young girls and our young boys. They need us. Or else their generation will be destroyed. Our 14-year-old, by the time they get to 21, they cannot make babies. We saw it rare on Facebook. People that Zoe Gibson, example. So we keep it to her own story, she was raped. And then let's go on. You stop shifting blame on political issues or the reason why they're playing. Well, it's true. It could be. But let's stop the bullshit. Let's call this bullshit as it is. It's a demonic act. And until it can be addressed properly. Like, bro, be singing or who? All the small children. Someone else will put the men if they're using it, they become prostitutes. They can't say no. And then men see walking down the street, the men will sleep with it. Do you know so? When you see people can't say no, matter in the back, you know, say that from childhood molestation, those are the aftermath. So let's work together as a team. This is a movement to stop sexual abuse. A lot of Liberian men that leave this country to go back home. That's all they're going to do. They don't have boundaries. Because a lot of women in Liberia Who want men to sleep with it even though they know they may marry and they're above 18? Why can't sleep with it? Don't leave the people small children in. Just we are coming to the west. They rip up all our boys. They sodomize our boys. So the George we are working scot free. Here, cabinet ministers. God damn it. We have most of that bullshit with seditious. They were raping boys. Ministers. People like Kalasco. Kalasco were taking underage girls to Jamaica Resort. For George Weah and his clients to sleep with them unknowingly, unconsented. Today, you still put a crown on his head. King George. Who the fuck is he? He's a molester or child molester. He's a demon. Let's start with him. How is he on his face? They're going, no sick. All the money he stole, he's still no sick. Bastards. Animals. Dogs. Pedophiles. Beast. Can I still my
Sierra, let me go. It's
tell
not
me?
easy.
Say the last word. Say the last word.
So my last word is that, right now we are in crisis in America here. Starting just to summarize everything. So just be careful, okay? It's not time to like speak up for your rights if you are pulled out, whether you got paper or not. Right now is your life because you could get killed, okay? Be polite, put out your paper, present it in a polite manner, cooperate and what have you. Then also we all need to stand against rape, okay? As because that's what is damaging our country, and what have you. She's only 40 years old, so I don't know how true it is, but allegedly we stand with the little girl because so Liberia should stop all of these things like putting things on a cover and what have you. This and that justice needs to be served and what have you. And also, the girl family can report this case to the U.S. Embassy if he is an American citizen, so they too can do their proper investigation on their U.S. citizen with this rape case. Yes, because I don't trust the Liberian people over there. And any African, hungry, Rwanda, I already trust them. They can do anything, take money for anything. Yeah. So that's us here.
Thank you so much for having you. Please don't forget to do honorable day.
I
Today
got
is
it,
Friday.
I got it, Beyonce. Don't worry.
I love you.
Bye.
I'm about to end the show here. It was nice having Brenda here to join the platform. These are the kind of stories I like to hear. But at the same token, will not sit here and pretend. What else do you want me to do? Am I not discussing it right here? How much can I emphasize? What should I do? Go and arrest him? Should I go and arrest him? What counts? Let us all work together to end child abuse. Every year, thousands of children get abused right here in America. If you sense any kind of abuse in your community, be it physical, mental, or sexual, report it right away. If you live in Liberia and you see a 14-year-old girl, 12-year-old girl going into a car with a grown man, it's your right to report it right away to the gender ministry. And to you that work for the gender ministry, you guys need to get on top of things. The Joseph Numa Boaka government, you guys need to work together with the justice system, gender ministry, to decrease the rate of rape in our dear country, Liberia, that we all love, that one day we want to go back to serve. Liberia should have enough resources to initiate these kind of projects. When somebody come and say, oh, I got raped, they should have their own rape kit ready. Every hospital. Joseph Waka. I'm to Monrovia. Every hospital. JSK, Kelly Hospital, ELB Hospital, clinics to have rape kits. Because the longer the evidence gets, it destroys it. And that's very important. If you cannot prove that the man raped the girl, you cannot send him to prison for a crime that you're not sure he committed. Even though children don't lie, but there are some children who lie too. They give and take. They play a 50-50. That's why it's important. We as parents, when our children come to us and we put their views, we shouldn't sweep it under the carpet, but we put it right away. I'm not sure if DNA was done or not, but you hear Brenda, it went to what country name? Rwanda, but we don't know how long it took before it went to that country. Why should Liberia case go to Rwanda? Liberia country too? Liberia being here since for almost 200 years, as state to be corrected. 200 years of independence. And you still don't have rape kit? You still don't have correct appendix machine? And you want us to come home? Come home to what? For what? To die carelessly? I'm a diabetic. If I go to Liberia and I overeat, something happened to me in the middle of the night. I start having diarrhea. My blood sugar cannot go below 70. I'm dead. No human being. The average blood sugar rate is 70. What hospital am I going to go to save my life? That's the $1 million question. Do you guys have diabetic machines? Or are you going to put me on drips? Electricity, security, clean drinking water, good roads, good schools, good hospitals, pharmacies. No country should run out of medication. When I called Walgreens in Maple Grove and they say my G7 test cam is not available, they refer me to the Plymouth branch. Right away. You're gonna know I need it to test my blood sugar. Sometimes you eat bad food, so food are food poison. Whoever cooked that food, they didn't wash their hands clean. And your tummy start to run. I love food. Liberia is home. Who don't want homegrown food, organic food? And you want us to come. You want us to come. We should can't pay PPOSs. We should can't divide rice. We can't just get money. We'll just be wasting money in the air. Why you're there stealing? One senator is getting 3 times more than an average senator in America. Apart from the gas slip and other resources that you guys are enjoying, but not doing your jobs. Most of the time, when I go on Facebook in the middle of the night, I see your 40 in the Capitol building. Lawmakers making flowers streaming. That's all you're doing. Nothing passing, nothing going. You're just staying still. No growth. Where are we going from here, Liberians? In this next chapter, Where are we going? No sex offender should walk free. Sex offender should serve the time. You do the crime, you do your time. That's the golden rule. Unless you are not found guilty. I'm here praying for that little girl this afternoon. Wherever she is right now in Monrovia, that she'll receive healing. Since I heard this news, I've been battered. James called me a few days ago, lying on the couch. I just felt troubled. There was something in this story that still needs to be attended to. There is something in this story that needs to be addressed. Somebody needs to be punished for the crime. And God will use anybody to speak on behalf of that little girl. The comment section is saying that her dad never accepted the money. Can somebody please contact the dad if you can, so he can come on the show tonight or tomorrow morning? The comment section is saying the dad never accepted the money. I don't know how true is it. Because no dad should be accepting money from a man that was accused of raping your daughter. That's a cover-up. That's corruption. And that's one of the most stupidest acts a man can perform. Even if your wife tell you behind the scene, let's take the money, no things hard, tell her no. We will die of hunger. We will die of thirst. It's like the only money that is left on this earth, it will pass us by. And you'll see what God will do for you, your daughter, and her family. I pray for total healing, because only God will heal. Have a blessed and fulfilled afternoon. By the grace of God, I'm going to be back tonight to discuss the issues. Be careful. I will discuss a little boy when I have the time. Your work on getting rape cases. Your work on getting tapete machines, rape kids. So that investigation like this, it will not prolong. The evidence will not be destroyed. Or better, Liberia. We are not Americans. We are only naturalized. We were born and raised in Liberia. We are Liberians for crying out loud. We're not sit here for that generation to be destroyed. That generation, their parents, they were already destroyed in the refugee camps. Côte d'Ivoire, Tanale, Waterloo camp, Freetown, Sierra Butubrun camp. That generation now, their parents, they were raped because of the war. Some of them died. Some of them are still alive. They can't even tell the story. The story is forbidden because of the stigma. Are we going to sit here for the next century and that generation that's coming up go through the same pain, go through the same trauma, go through the same disgrace and shame? Because our Lord make us in Liberia are not doing the right thing. One senator taking home $50,000 a month, building mansions in less than 3 months, sweeping all the gas for the gas station, leaving the poor taxi driver, the poor bus driver, the poor taxi driver with all gas to commute. Our citizens need a gas too now to go to the market, to go to school, to go to sell, to make a living. Those are the things that decrease poverty in a nation. A nation that economic is not strong. That nation will fall. That nation will die from hunger. That nation, children will suffer poverty. And poverty bring about prostitution. Prostitution bring about hardship. Our boys are becoming gays. They were not born gay, but because of poverty. Because of poverty, they got to eat, they got to live. So they're selling the bodies at the age of 13, 14. They are already being sodomized. And that's what we're here to speak. We'll use this platform for God's sake and to speak the truth. Those senators in Liberia, their paycheck need to be split into 5 parts. For the kind of economy we got, our economy is bad. We are the poorest in West Africa. Even Freetown and power. No senator should be going with taxing. The average of senator should make for Liberia economy is $1,000 a month. Congratulations to him. The average paycheck for a city senator in Liberia, it should be $1,000 a month. So that we be able to use that funds to pay civil servants, to buy equipment that rape kids, to pave our roads, to build good post offices, good schools, build libraries for our children's children. Everybody cannot come to America. America cannot host everybody. And you see what's going on right now? Donald Trump is trying to tell us, you're going back to your shitty country. You're made your mess. You're going to your fucking mess. The people here building the country every day. Every day there's road construction. Every day there's a new complex. A new hospital being built. Every day there's new development in America. The people are paying the taxes, and the taxes is doing well for them. You come to America on visitation. You see the lifestyle here. But you're still not gravitating. Most of you went to school here, you're married here. Like Mr. Maggie. When you go home, you choose to do your own things. Because you're free, you feel like people is a breathing ground for corruption, for rape. That's all. Everybody paying somebody. You buy your land, you come back. Somebody feeling taking your land for one of you. Land's a man. You come back, somebody feeling taking your land. You show your deed. Who can tell the people after nonsense? People are dying for stroke. People are dying from heart attack. That's so too hard to be running for less than man, running to justice ministry, running to your lawyer office. You can fall and die for your own money what you work hard for. You put the system in place, man. Bullshit. You put the goddamn system in place. Congratulations to Ryan. Zoe, Kelsey, husband, Yeri, I'm seeing on the internet, just got his citizenship. I pray and hope you do the right thing. Congratulations, Ryan. I thank God you fled from going to prison, because stay with Zoe, it was going to land you one day into prison. She's a taking bomb. Oh, he's the newest police officer in America. That's good. That's good for him. He's doing absolutely well for himself. Don't be like somebody I know, yeah? Holding to in your hand from city to city. You came to this country to take care of yourself first. to make an import to the generation you left behind. That generation who don't have the opportunity that you have to drink good milk in the morning, eat good eggs in the morning, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner 3 times a day. So make use of the opportunity that was given you. Have a blessed and fulfilled afternoon. Okay, he's not a citizen, he just became a correctional officer. So his ex-wife or his wife taught him how to be a correctional officer. We pray, a correctional officer, okay. We pray so we don't take to the internet soon. Soon we know, so we're going to take to the internet the system meeting. Have a blessed and fulfilled afternoon. Don't forget to support my show. Without your financial contribution, I cannot be live. Entertainment is not free. Bashi was a good basketball player, but he involved himself with Freemasons and a gay lifestyle. Just call Richmond name at one time, Sarah. Bless afternoon.